Been doing square braids, round braids, how to put beads onto them and how to put findings on, as I didn't know how to do any of this before the course. I actually found the course through going onto the Jewellery Maker studio site and finding the tutorials and the workshops on the course, getting in touch with the studio and inquiring about the course. Before then, I didn't even know that the Jewellery Maker even existed. It has been a wonderful experience, as I have learned so much that I never even knew existed before today. It has been a wonderful experience. I would recommend anybody at all to come on this course, as it has opened my eyes to a whole new world.
Did you know that if you go to JewelleryMaker.com and sign up to our mailing list, then you will receive 20% off your first order with us. We'll also keep you updated with special offers, theme shows, program guides and Jewellery Maker tutorials. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
It was my birthday on Saturday. I had a lovely weekend. I had a really nice weekend. Really nice week. So I was putting hand cream on. Do you want some hand cream, Jan?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
You're fine. There's our lovely Jan. Well, we thought we'd go for kind of like a, well, because it's my last shift before I go on maternity leave, we thought we'd go for kind of like a dynasty theme show, but then we thought, do you know what, let's just wear sparkly jackets. Let's just wear a bit of sparkle. That's enough, isn't it?
Yeah, a bit of sparkle, bit of big hair.
Bit of zhuzhy.
Yeah, bit of hairspray.
Yeah. Oh, a half a can of hairspray in your case.
Still tasty.
Don't go too near a naked flame with Jan about the hair. Goodness me. How are you anyway? Jan made me a necklace. Look at my gorgeous necklace that Jan made me. Jan made me a necklace. Jan made me a necklace. Look at it. Look at this. Whoa. I reckon she's probably going to give me the invoice later on, though.
Oh, wasn't it in the box?
No, it wasn't in the box, Jan.
Oh.
You have to put another one off.
Okay.
I'm so excited about today's show. We've got loads and loads and loads coming your way. We've got loads of sterling silver. We've got loads of amazing gemstones. We've got 3 amazing kits. It's just going to be absolutely incredible. On a scale of 1 to 10, Jan, 1 being the least, 10 being the most, how much are you excited about today's show?
Whoa, see, I can't say 10 because it's more than 10. I'm just so excited.
Pick a number that's more than 10.
100.
Wow.
I am so excited.
Yeah.
It's a sad show today because it's your last show.
It's a bittersweet show.
Yeah, but it's a happy day because you're going off to have a baby and you're coming back to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's going to be a
come back.
I
promise I will come back. You better all still be here. But not just kind of have given up, I can't carry on, she's gone. But no, I will be coming back.
You better.
All right. I'm not going to come back after like 2 weeks, though, Jan.
Oh, okay.
I think Vicky might, but I'm not going to.
We were thinking 2 weeks without you, was it? That's all we could cope with.
No, I'm going to have a little bit more than 2 weeks off. Congratulations as well to Vicky, if you're watching this morning. Frankie Rose.
Bless.
Oh my word. What a gorgeous name, Frankie Rose Brown. Isn't that gorgeous? £7.13. She did not look like she was carrying a £7.13 baby. No, that's not how much the baby cost. That's how heavy the baby was. £7.13.
Wow.
She had a really small bump.
She did.
There's no way Bumpy's going to be that. We were talking about it this morning. Bumpy's going to be nudging 9 or 10 pounds, I think. I mean, honestly, £7. There's no way that's £7.13 in there. Whew! That's going to be fun when it happens, isn't it? Anyway, right, okay, so apparently I look like a game show host today. Jan said I look less like Dynasty and more like a game show. This normally does up. Anyway, it's going to be amazing. Right, early bird. What's the early bird again? Which one? Yeah. Kerry's with us on cameras today. She's got a gorgeous little top knot going on. There she is. Actually not standing behind the camera today. We actually saw your face. Ha ha ha! We've got Cassie. Cassie's making a cup of tea at the minute. Hi, Cass. Hi. Yeah, she's in the workshop room, Ryan. Come on. There she is. Hi. We've got Ryan directing. Hi, Ryan. Hiya. Do some kind of a crazy cut, Ryan. Go on. And we got Dion who's producing. Go on. You know you want to. Go on, give us a flash. Flashing your graphics. And it's the early bird. I'm going to miss you. I'm going to miss your little face. She just spoke to me, said miss you too. Text him what? Text what? Oh, any final requests? Any last requests for songs? You know, there's no other presenter who gives you the kind of the level of quality service that I give you with regards to singing. I am up for some requests today. Jan, any requests from you?
Only one.
What is it? The Irregular Top Draw Drop song?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we're going to be singing that because that's your challenge today.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not, it's the Irregular Top Draw Drops. Brilliant. Okay, right, early bird specials today. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. The old bingo wings are going, goodness me, it's all wobbling. So we got a beautiful 95 sterling silver Stardust beads. I tell you what, look at these. I haven't seen these for ages, Jan. When was the last time you saw these?
I can't remember when.
Have you ever seen Stardust beads before?
I can't really see them, to be honest, from here.
They're like that?
Oh, lush.
Yeah. Do you know what? I've seen beads like this on the high street before, and what it is it's a 95 sterling silver bead with like a coating put on it, and then when you start to touch the bead, the coating starts to come off, and it's all a bit rubbishy, really. This is where the actual surface of the 95 sterling silver has been kind of texturized, so you get this wonderful Stardust quality that stays on the bead. It's an integral part of the bead. You get in total 20 of your 95 sterling silver Stardust beads in total. They're 4 millimeters in size. We did a few years ago the Stardust Rondelle bead, which I don't even want to know. I can't even remember how many units of that we sold. I mean, it was thousands and thousands and thousands of packs of these Stardust Rondelle beads. These are exactly the same, but they're round instead of rondelles. Excuse me. But they're round instead of rondelles. Absolutely gorgeous. They're all 95 sterling silver. Okay, so you're going to be getting 20 of those bad boys. You're also going to be getting this. It's a treble clef. Are you musical at all, Jan?
Very.
Are you?
No. No.
Oh. Okay.
I can, I can bang out a tune.
On the tea tray?
Yeah.
On the tea tray. You've got your 95 sterling silver treble clef as well. Absolutely gorgeous. That'd make a nice charm, wouldn't it?
That's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't that gorgeous?
I like that.
You could actually make that into some kind of a connector, couldn't you, as well?
Yeah, you could actually.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because if you sort of loop from the loop part at the top, and then the little round bit at the bottom,
Yeah.
you could sort of come off from that as well, couldn't you? That
You
looked
could,
really
couldn't you?
lovely, yeah.
These are proven to be very popular already. I've got loads of people coming through on the web and the phone lines there. People coming through to get 2s and 3s of these. We're going to give you loads of amazing deals today because it's my last shift before I go away and have a baby. So we're going to give you loads of amazing price points. £7.95p. Yeah.
I'll get 2 of those and you've got a lovely pair of earrings there, haven't you?
You could, couldn't
That
you?
looks fab, wouldn't it?
Treble clef earrings. Oh, my mum
Yeah.
would like some treble clef earrings. My mum's very musical, and my sister.
That'd be really good, wouldn't it?
There, the musicality stops in my family. Oh, no,
No.
Well, obviously I can sing.
Obviously.
Obviously.
We all know that.
And I had piano lessons and then I stopped. And I used to play the cornet as well.
What, the ice cream cornet? Oh,
No, Jan. It's like a small trumpet.
oh right.
It's like a not like a toy trumpet. Like a miniature trumpet.
Right.
It was about that big, a cornet. It's good. Good stuff.
Oh, a cornet that big.
Ooh.
Oh, I could eat that now.
Hey, they've started to do peanut butter ones as well.
Oh, I saw
Peanut
that,
butter
yeah.
cornettos. Haven't had one yet. Got loads of texts coming in, which is great. Thanks, everyone. Andrew in Hertfordshire says, hi, Carol and Jan. What a great way to start the week. Carol, we're all going to miss you so much, but all the very, very best to you and your family. Thank you. I put a picture of me and my family up on Facebook today, which lots of people have liked, because we went out for lunch on Saturday for my birthday, and it's a nice photo of us all pulling a funny face at the camera. Alex says, oh, Carol, going to miss you. Valencia Airport. It's Alicante Airport, actually, not Valencia. It's Alicante. Valencia Airport is very, very different. Alicante Airport impression. Right. Oh, it's not going to be that good now. Everyone's watching. Okay, right. Dung, dung, dung. E passeggeri, si volo numero 332 don destino. London Luton. Yeah, it's true. They used to do it. Well, they don't anymore. Jan, I'd like a request, please, for your dancing, please.
Oh, no.
Amazing dancing. If we play you some music in a bit.
No, I've got a bone to pick with you anyway.
Go on then.
You said on the show my dancing was amazing.
It was amazing.
And then the next day, Angela was on.
Oh, come on though. Did you see Angela dance?
But you said I had to say to Jan she was amazing. I heard you say that.
You were amazing.
I sat at home and actually had a tear.
Did you really?
I did. I'm welling up now.
Did you really?
Yeah. But she was good, wasn't she?
She was amazing. She was. I don't know what she was on that Sunday.
Can't be doing any of that.
I know. I just look stupid.
I just haven't got it in me.
Got it in me. The music's in you, Jan. Jacqueline says, hi all, can Carol and Jan sing Islands in the Stream, please? It's a good duet song. All the best, Carol, we'll miss you. Thanks, Jacqueline.
I'm up for it. I don't know all the words. I don't know all the words.
Do you want to be Dolly Parton or Kenny Rogers? I don't know the words.
I know the Island in the Stream.
Okay. Island in the stream. That is what we are. Dancing. Fly away with me to another world, and we rely on each other. Oh oh. Wow, that was worth tuning in for, wasn't it? That was worth getting up nice and early for on a Monday morning. Well done, everyone. Lots more text coming through. Joanne in Caithness says, morning, girls. It's a happy/sad day. It's your last shift. Please, will you sing happy birthday to me? As it was my birthday yesterday. Yes, Joanne. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Joanne in Caithness. Happy birthday to you. Yay. It's really weird, isn't it? Loads of people have got birthdays in April and May.
Yeah, I haven't.
Must be people, well...
Special people.
Very special people, obviously, yeah. Well done, everyone. I think we've got about 40 chances for this left. So just to clarify, you're going to be getting your 925 cents of a treble clef. There it is. Gorgeous treble clef charm. Plus 20 of your 925 sterling silver Stardust rounds. They're gorgeous, aren't they? The Stardust rondelles were always very, very popular on Jewellery Maker. These are your Stardust rounds. Absolutely gorgeous.
They're going to go a long way as well, aren't they?
Yeah,
you won't need many. If you do a bracelet and you've just got 3 maybe across the top of a bracelet,
nice idea, yeah.
That's all you're going to need, isn't it?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. What are you laughing at, Cassie? Ben being silly?
No, I was just like waiting for him to look up to scare him. But...
You're waiting for him to look up so you can scare him. Yeah. That's the kind of team that we've got here. There we go. Right, okay. Tanzanite coming up at 11. Which I can barely carry because it's so heavy. Oh my word. Jan, this is Tanzanite.
I know. I saw it this morning and yeah. What can you say? Look at it. Damn massive.
We have less than 50 chances available. Oh my word. Believe it or not, that is Tanzanite. It's coming up at 11 a.m. this morning. I can't wait to bring this to you. Oh my word. We've also got Peacock pearls. Let me show you these as well. Oh my word, these are absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Genuine freshwater culture pearls in a gorgeous peacock colour. These are coming up. What time are these coming up, Dion? Midday! About midday. And at 10 a.m. I know. At 10 a.m. Believe it or not, this is a strand of genuine freshwater culture pearls as well. 11 by 10 millimeters. Oh, Jan, look at the size of those.
As soon as I came in, I saw them on the bus there, and I thought, oh, they're just delicious, aren't they?
They are absolutely incredible. That is one of the largest strands of pearls we've ever had on the show. We've also got coming up emerald with yellow gold plated 925 sterling silver chain. This is so beautiful. The emerald is such a delicate green. The most gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous handmade chain coming up a little bit later on in the show as well. We've got loads to come, loads of sterling silver opportunities. 3 amazing kits. You're going to challenge Jan? Okay. Jan, I'm going to have to call you Janet for this. I'm sorry, I know you don't like being called Janet, but, you know, for the purposes of the song.
Does it not fit in?
No, it doesn't fit in, Jan. I had this conversation with Claire the other day. You've got to have 2 syllables in your name to work on Jewellery Maker. Carol, Kerry, Cassie, Dion, Ryan, Ollie.
Janan.
Janan. Jan.
Jan. Yeah?
Jan.
Okay, Janet then for today. As
Okay.
it's you. And it's today.
You're going to miss this song, I know.
I am.
I'll record it for you so you can learn it for when
Yeah,
I
okay.
come back. Challenge Janet.
I don't know how you do it. Honestly, I don't know how you do it.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It's just so complicated, and we'll never learn the words, will we, Kerry?
No.
Never.
No, you're never going to learn it.
No.
I wouldn't expect you to. It's okay. Don't worry. Okay. Irregular top drill drops. Oh, yeah. I hope we're all in fine voice today. I know it's a Monday morning. La, 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 la. It is a Monday morning, I know, but come on. Everybody needs to be on it today. I know it's a Monday. I should have had my last show maybe last week, shouldn't I? Monday's a
What, when I
weird
wasn't
day to
here?
have. Yes, when Jan wasn't here. No, but it's kind of weird, isn't it, to have a last day on a Monday? Anyway.
No. It's like you say, yeah. It's just a sad day, but it's a good day. It's great. It's great. It's going to be great.
Okay, are we ready, everyone? Okay, your first strand as part of this challenge, Jan, is a strand of beautiful tiger's eye irregular top drill drops. Second strand, beautiful peachy coloured moonstone irregular top drill drops. Followed by beautiful amethyst irregular top drill drops. They were all getting the hang of it now. See? Then a strand of 70 carats of rainbow moonstone irregular top drill drops. That was a good one. Some more. What's this? Multicolour moonstone. No, sunstone. Sunstone. Irregular top drill drops. Okay, then multicolour moonstone. Irregular top drill drops. That was lovely. Then, I think is this the right? No, this is sunstone. The other one was carnelian. Irregular top drill drops. I don't think anyone's really listening anyway. Then you've got silver moonstone. Irregular top drill drops. That's right, there's only 2 more strands. Then we've got rose quartz. Irregular top drill drops. And then the last one, smoky quartz. Irregular top drill drops. Are we ready for the song? Are we ready for the song? Irregular top drill drops. Irregular top drill drops. Irregular top drill drops. Hey! Yeah. You're gonna miss that. Irregular top drill drops. Irregular top drill drops. Irregular top drill drops. Irregular top drill drops. Hey! We're gonna miss that. I'm gonna miss that, team. Gonna miss that. Does it help us sell any more? No, it doesn't. It's just for our own entertainment. Anyway, Do you enjoy that, Jan?
I did, yeah.
So design ideas for your irregular top drawer drops, please, Jan.
I haven't even thought about it, to be honest.
Oh.
I'm just looking at them now. There's just so much. I don't know how I'm going to fit it all in.
They're gorgeous,
I'm
aren't
going to make a ring. Definitely going to make a ring.
Oh, lovely.
And then I'm going to maybe do some wire work.
Nice.
Maybe cluster them together.
Yes.
There's just so much you can do with them. There's just so many avenues open. Irregular top drawer drops.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more.
So, yeah.
You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 strands of irregular top drawer drops. An amazing price point today. We're going to be taking these under £3 a strand. Ooh. Oh, it's under $2.50 a strand. Amazing. £24.95p for 10 strands of irregular top drilled drops. The thing I love so much about this, Jan, is that, yeah, you've got loads and loads of different genuine gemstones here, but they're all roughly the same size, roughly the same shape. So they're all going to work together beautifully, aren't they?
Yeah, you can mix them together. And if you're going to cluster them together, you could have a graduated cluster with all the mixture of them.
Nice.
Because, like you say, the size is similar throughout the different strands. So you can make multi-gem pieces, you can sort of separate them. There's just so much you can do with them, and I love this shape because they are so irregular and they are top drilled.
Top drilled.
And they're drops.
And they are drops, yeah.
But yeah, so I'm really looking forward to working with them.
Good.
Yeah. And
awesome.
I was going to say you can make little flowers with them as well, little petals. Oh, I might do that actually, yeah.
There you go. Thinking on the hoof. Hazel says, hi ladies, Bumpy and JM gang. Carol, how do you manage to look so good being nice? Don't know that, love. Hoping that some JM gang can keep your songs alive till you come back. Well, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about you singing my songs. They're quite challenging songs, and they are copyrighted. They are quite challenging songs, Hazel. I don't know. Well done, everyone. Awesome. So, Jan, that one's yours. You've got yours over there. Brilliant. Okay, right. Número 2. Yeah, these are amazing, aren't they? I love these. Right now, I've got a deal now for half-drilled gemstones. Up until recently, excuse me, we bought you, apple just before I came on air. That's going to give you indigestion, isn't it? Gamscom! Right, so up until recently, we've been able to bring you half-drilled genuine gemstones, and they've almost always been pearls, which have been absolutely fantastic, and they've been wonderful, and we've had some findings that will go with them. We've actually got some findings on today's show that will go with these, and they're absolutely gorgeous, okay? But what you're getting here isn't pearl, it's actually shell pearl. What that enables us to do is to bring you a much, much, much larger genuine gemstone quality. Believe it or not, all of these gemstones here, believe it or not, are half drilled. Check it out. Check it out. All of these are half drilled. How amazing. So these big, fat shell pearl drops here, they're half drilled. So are these. So are these. They are all half drilled. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, do they go with these ones here? Yeah. I'll just see if it works. I'm not entirely sure if it will with this particular one, but we'll have a go. Oh, hang on. Now, Jan, half-drilled gemstones. I know you love them.
I do.
They're so easy to make into pieces of jewellery, aren't they?
They are. And I think if you're beginning in jewellery making as well, it's a really great way of making a beautiful piece of jewellery that's that you haven't got a sort of, a lot of technique involved, because it is as simple as sort of using the half drill hole to maybe sort of attach to a finding that we've got, or you can use it on a head pin, or it's great to finish off if you've got some wire work and you've got an end of wire that you don't want to sort of spiral or something. You could finish off with a gemstone. They're just great. They're just brilliant, really brilliant.
Now, we've got some findings on today's show that these will actually go with. These amazing bail findings. Check those out, Jan.
Wow, look at that.
Those half drill shell pearls. Now, obviously, you will need to get your. Now, would you use E6000 glue for this or the cement glue?
I'd use the cement.
Yeah. So pop a bit of the cement glue on the finding or in the shell pearl?
On the finding.
On the finding.
Yeah.
And then pop your shell pearl just there, and you've got your ready-made pen. You've got your ready-made earring. I absolutely love the look of that. It's so contemporary. How cool is that? Now, you're going to be getting pairs of gemstones. Well, I'll say pairs of gemstones. You're getting collections of gemstones here, so you can. Those findings are coming up next, by the way. You've got your silvery grey shell pearls here. You've got 5 of those. You've then got your drops of red shell pearl. You've got 5 of those. Okay, so you can make earrings and pendants out of these. They can go on the end of an extender chain, maybe on the back of a necklace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of your half-drilled shell pearls here. And what it allowed you to do, obviously, is when you do set this into a finding, you won't see the hole from the other side, which is absolutely great. 5 of your drops of shell pearl in this gorgeous kind of lipstick pink colour. And then 5 of these kind of corally coloured shell pearls as well. All of these are half drilled. That gives you a total of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 genuine gemstones here, which are all half drilled. The amount of sets you'll be able to make with that is quite incredible. Absolutely beautiful genuine gemstones. All of these are half drilled. We do have findings coming up in just a couple of seconds. It'll go with these. Here's your price point for all 25 gemstones, £14.95p. Amazing, amazing, amazing. To half drill a gemstone is actually really quite difficult, because to drill all the way through a gemstone, you don't necessarily have to be as vigilant with the amount of pressure that's put on the gemstone when you physically drill the gem. To half drill a gemstone, you've got to know how thick the gemstone is. You've got to alter the pressure accordingly, so that the drill bit won't go all the way through the gemstone. That in itself is really quite difficult to orchestrate. So you've got 25 of your half drilled gemstones here, £14.95. Fantastic quality. Still got more people coming through. That's absolutely brilliant. Well done. Dear Carol, wish you all the best, of course, but aren't half going to miss your humour. Oh, I'm going to miss everyone. I'm going to miss everyone so much. I'm not going to cry at the end of the show either. I cried at the end of my last show when I went to have Hattie, and I tell you, I've watched it back. I'm an ugly crier. You know, people who have those really bad crying faces. Not like what's her name, like Keira Knightley, who just has a solitary tear, that kind of thing. I'm like full on kind of red blotchy face, blotchy all across it, square mouth, all that. You know, I'm not going to do that. Carol, half drill drops works sung to the tune of the brand new Strand. Half drill drops. Oh, they have drill drops. Half drill drops. Oh yes, I have drill drops. Half drill drops. Oh yes, I have drill drops. Woo, woo. They do, don't they?
They do that.
It does.
That's great.
Thanks for that. Wish I'd have found that out a few weeks ago. Anyway, so you've got your half drill gemstones here and your drops and your rounds. Well done, everyone. At £14.95. Now, time for the findings. Loads of people are waiting for these findings. Half drill drops. Oh yeah, they have drill drops. Half drill drops. Oh yeah, they have drill drops. Okay. These are absolutely gorgeous. Aren't they stunning? Look at these. 925 sterling silver. You've got your 925 stamp just there. There it is. There's your 925 stamp. And you get this beautiful brushed sterling silver quality. I just love these. I'm going to get some of those half-drilled gemstones, actually, that we just bought you. Oh, my word. These are gorgeous. What do you reckon, Jan? Do you reckon earrings? Do you reckon pendants? What do you think?
Well, whatever. I mean, it could be an earring, could be a pendant. They're just beautiful, aren't they? Like you say, a really contemporary look. Gorgeous. That finish is beautiful.
Isn't it? Just that beautiful brushed finish. Some of these are going to have a tighter finish, a tighter fit than the others, as you can see here.
I was going to say, you can actually cut the little post down a little bit if you need to. If the drill hole isn't as much as you need, then rather than drill the pearl, because you don't want to make the hole wider, you want to make it a little bit deeper if you can. But if you ream it, you're going to make it a little bit wider. So I would just snip down the end of that post.
That's a really good tip.
Yeah.
That's a really good tip. Yeah, so try it out first off.
Yeah.
See how it looks, see how the fit is, and then if it's a little bit too long, then rather than ream the pearl, cut the post down just literally a millimetre at a time. Lovely big bail on top of this as well. This is absolutely gorgeous. You're going to be getting a pack of 3 of these. Aren't they gorgeous? They're all 925 sterling silver. Really, really, really contemporary. Actually, some of the most contemporary findings that we've had on the show to recent date. Here's your price point today for all 3 of these today. See, I think that's amazing. I think that's absolutely incredible. The amount of sterling silver you're getting in these findings as well. Because don't forget, it is an all 925 sterling silver. It's not plated, it's not base metal, it's all 925 sterling silver. Isn't that incredible? Loads and loads and loads of people coming through to get these. I'm not surprised. They're so different, aren't they?
That's amazing, really, because you've got 3 there. So you've got a pendant and a pair of earrings.
A pair of earrings, yeah, definitely. They'd look great in a pair of earrings, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I love those.
And do you know what? If you wanted to, you could just have these findings on their own. You could just take the little posts off. I mean, they make great findings on their own, don't they?
Or you could wrap the post back to make a loop, and then you could hang gemstones from it if you wanted to. If you didn't want to use half drilled, so there's other ways of using them as well.
So make this into a little loop and make it into a connector.
Yeah. So then you can connect things to that.
Well, that's a good idea, isn't it? Yeah. Imagine that though, hanging from this. Yeah. Is it me or does it look a bit like a Concorde? Just, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely love it though, it's incredible. Probably that wasn't the right thing to say, but anyway, I've said it now. At $12.95 for all 3 of your findings here. Gorgeous, gorgeous quality. Absolutely beautiful. All 925 sterling silver. And don't forget, these are 925 sterling silver. Absolutely beautiful. And they're going to last. They're really, really, really going to last. Well done, everyone. A question for Jan. If you put a pearl on that, on a sterling silver chain, what could you sell it for, says Anonymous?
Oh, if I was selling it and I put it on a sterling silver chain and that, I'd be looking at, I don't know, £50, £45.
Sterling silver, isn't it? Eiffel Tower, says Sarah in Worcestershire. Yeah, maybe. It's a little bit Eiffel Towery, isn't it? They're gorgeous though, aren't they? Absolutely beautiful. And I love that brush finish there. A bit like a Concorde in shape, very different shape, modern and elegant, says Alex. Yeah, that's what I said. I said Concorde, yeah. Cufflinks, wow. Cufflinks, how would you make cufflinks out of these?
You'd have to sort of wire wrap them in the middle, I would think, somehow, so that they sit sort of across the wrist, across the cufflink. Right. Because you wouldn't want that hanging, really, would you? No. So you'd want to sort of put it so that when you put it in through the hole, the buttonhole, that it sort of sits flush. Yeah. So you'd have to somehow wire wrap it in the middle and keep it flat. But because it's 925 sterling silver, it's going to be really nice and pliable. So you know what? So have a go. Have a go. Have a go with like a little prototype design. Maybe you make out of card or paper or something like that, and just see how it would look. And then by all means, have a go. Lots of people multi-buying this as well. Well done. $12.95. Fantastic quality. Is it that time already? Oh, time for our first kit, everyone. Jan, now your jewellery better be good today. Demos better be good, and there better be no mistakes. No, there won't be. There you go. It's a bold statement, isn't it?
That is definitely a bold statement. Let's see how we get on, shall we? Last show before I go maternity leave. This could be our last chance, Jan.
No pressure then.
No pressure. First kit today has got Tanzanite in. Woohoo. Now, all 3 of our kits today, unfortunately, are really, 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 really low in quantity. They are all absolutely sensational in price points. And they really, really, really are. We've gone super low with all of them. This first kit, Jan.
Oh, just...
What a whopper chica.
It is amazing. I mean, I opened it and saw the pearls and thought, yes. Then I opened it, saw the Tanzanite, and as I opened it, it just got better and better and better. Yeah. You've got all the added sort of threading colours, findings. It's just perfect kit.
Our 3 kits are going to sell out on today's show very, very, very quickly indeed. That's due to the quantity being very low, that's due to the price points being so amazing, and it's due to the gemstones and the extras in the kits being absolutely astonishing. First one I'm going to show you is what this necklace is made out of here. Silver coloured hematite. Let me get that off the thing. 2 strands of silver coloured hematite. I am in love with these, Jan. I mean, these just look like mirror balls. They're beautiful. 2 strands of your silver coloured hematite.
You should be wearing that today with that jacket.
Oh my word. 7 and 5 millimeters in size. Oh my word. You can see how Jan's used it in this ring here, this pair of earrings here, and of course that beautiful big necklace that we just had a look at. These are so reflective and beautiful, aren't they? They're just amazing. You're then going to be getting your rainbow coloured moonstone nuggets. That's a double strand of nuggets, by the way, of rainbow coloured moonstone. You've then got a double strand of Tanzanite nuggets. This kit's already selling out, by the way, everyone. And then you're going to be getting genuine freshwater culture pearls. Check these out. Oh my word. These are enormous, enormous, gigantic genuine freshwater culture pearls. Does it say what size these are? I don't know if it does actually. Not on that page, no. Other one. Oh, 9 to 10 millimeters in size. Oh my word!
They're whoppers, aren't they?
They're whoppers! You're then getting 95 silver plated copper. What are they? They're findings. 90 silver plated copper. Sorry, I've had a sting then. Silver plated copper thingies. 95 of them in total, including a metre of chain. Chain. 3 varieties of head pins, loads of people coming through to get this kit, by the way. It is going to sell out in the next few seconds. Things like this awesome toggle clasp as well. Plus you also get 5 extra spools of beading thread, and they're all in blue. Dion, there's a lot of blue here. There's a lot of blue. Peacock pearls, Tanzanite, moonstone, 2 strands of silver coloured hematite, 95 silver plated copper findings, and then 5 spools of your blue colour beading thread. An amazing price, and I do mean that. This kit is going to sell out so quickly. Have a look at this for a price. Oh my word. How incredible is that? How amazing is that? Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it? And look at the amount of jewellery that Jan's made here. $34.95, you know, I'm looking at that price, Jan, and I'm thinking, this necklace here, you would never sell that for $34.95. The quality, the physical amount of genuine gemstones you've got in there as well. It demands such a high price point, doesn't it, all this jewellery?
I mean, it just goes such a long way. And these beads are so beautiful, and in one piece like that, they look really lovely and lustrous and gorgeous. But then if you just want to add a little bit of sparkle to a design, you just have to drop 1 or 2 in. Yeah. So, you know, they will go, if you spread them across your designs, they're going to go a long way.
I'm looking at these earrings as well, Jan, with your peacock pearls and your Tanzanite in as well.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd sell these earrings for $34.95 either, because they've got gigantic peacock pearls, plus your Tanzanite chips in there as well. They're absolutely amazing, aren't they? I mean, really superb quality. I've got so many people coming through to get this kit. It's absolutely amazing. You've got to check your baskets out as quickly as you can. But then, of course, you've got all this beautiful beading thread, which you've kind of used almost as like a twisted wire, haven't you?
Yeah, so I've just sort of made a loop of the beading thread
stuff.
And just wrapped it around, so you get a bit of structure with it, so you can use your beading thread in lots and lots of different ways. And the kit is just beautiful. I mean, all the beading thread, all the additions that you've got, and then you've got the pearl and the pearls and the Tanzanite together in that piece there. I just think the pearls and Tanzanite just go
in this necklace?
Yeah,
they
so
really do
beautifully together.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this piece of jewellery. I mean, this is absolutely beautiful quality, isn't it?
And I was going to say, for me, the price of that would be 3 times the price of the kit.
Oh, it would have to be. Yeah, it would absolutely have to be.
Because you've got all those pearls in there, you've got Tanzanite, just beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely amazing.
Stunning.
Now, we want to see your technique for this, please, Jan.
Okay. I thought we'd do a beading thread technique. So I thought we'd show how to... You can make a piece of jewellery that's really just from the fancy jump rings that are in the kit and the beading thread.
Let's go for it, Jan.
Okay.
Linda in Hertfordshire loves this kit so much, she's bought 3 of them.
Yeah,
good for you, Linda in Hertfordshire. Go for it.
Yeah, it is a stunning kit.
It's gorgeous,
it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I could have gone a lot further with it. The moonstone, I sort of cheated really and just used the clasp and turned that into one necklace. But if I split that, then, you know, it would go a long way.
Perfect, let's go for it.
Sorry. Right.
I've got almost 20 of you with this kit in baskets, by the way. You've got to check your baskets out. This kit is going, as I'm sure you can imagine. It's got peacock pearls, it's got tanzanite, 2 strands of silver coloured hematite, moonstone, and 5 lots of extra beading thread, plus your findings. Check your baskets out. Well done, everyone.
Right. So we've got 5 different colours of beading thread.
Yeah.
So I've taken a length of all of them. And I'm going to do bracelet sort of length on this one, but for the necklace, what you need to do is double up the length. So if you want an 18-inch necklace, you've got to go for a 36-inch length of beading thread. But there's so much on the reels. And then what I did is I used one of the ribbon cord ends.
Yeah.
So just take your lengths of thread, 5 of them, fold them over, so you've got the loop sort of in the centre there. And then what we're going to do is pass the little S-clasp through, and what we want to do then is bring these, sorry, let me just show you. If I just do the one side first, there. I'm going to bring those into the ribbon ending, but what I'm going to do is wrap it around the back, so that just gives it some added security. So you can see it's wrapped around the back just there, and there's no chance of that then coming out.
Good tip.
So what we need to do now is just squishy those down.
Just let you know, I've got even more of you who are adding this kit to your baskets. Please check your baskets out. We don't have very many of this kit left at all. You've got to check your baskets out because it will be selling out on today's show.
Right, so what you need to do is then squishy that down so you've got that secure in there, it's not going to go anywhere.
Lovely.
And now you've got 10 strands coming off.
Beautiful,
from here.
okay.
Okie doke. So what we're going to do now is we're going to separate them now into our 5. So just count out your 5. Doesn't matter which colours go in which side, they all get sort of mixed together. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. So we split that.
Okay.
Take one lot of the 5 and pop it through one of the fancy jump rings.
Yeah.
Just pop all of them through there. Right. So now that's on there. Now what we're going to do now is take the other 5, take the end of them. Now, the easiest way for me to do it is to hold that flat, and I know that it's sort of coming over the top on this side and going underneath on this side. So with these, what I want to do is come over the top and underneath. So you're going to do the opposite.
Yeah.
So that's going underneath, so we want to go through there. So just hold that and thread through the 5 on that side. And pull.
Nice.
And see, you start to get that
Isn't
shape
that gorgeous?
straight away. And then if I just do one more, pop on the next one. There we go. So all you're going to do again is hold that.
Oh, gorgeous.
And now this time, it's going on the top. So take the 5 that you've got here, and you're going to go underneath. Sorry. If I can just get those all through there. There you go.
Lovely.
And then pull that there.
That's
and then you've
gorgeous.
got so you can sort of move them along. You can have them as close together as you want them.
Oh.
And you just literally continue that until you've got the length that you want. And then when you get to the other end, because I've looped them over at this end, so we know that's secure. At this end, I'll show you how I'd finish this end off.
Okay.
If you've got time, if that's okay.
Yeah.
What I
It makes such a lovely feature of those jump rings, doesn't it?
Yes, yeah. I think they're just lovely. It's just a really light, lovely piece of jewellery to wear as well.
Beautiful.
Right, so from this end, what I'd do is I'd hold all 10 of them into the ribbon cord ending. There. But I'd take one of the cord, or one or two of them, you know, as many as you want. And then I'd take... Sorry, there we go. And I'd wrap that around and bring that back through.
Okay.
And then what that does is when that's squished down, it just stops that from... If you just put those in as they are,
yeah.
I mean, chances are it's going to be fine. But just for security, to stop them slipping out. Or you can just put a dab of glue in there if you want to as well.
Okay.
For extra security. And then what I'll do is just exactly the same. Squishy that down, but you've got one coming back there. So all we need to do then is snip off that and then go through, and I'd do these individually and snip them off. Because if you cut them all in one clump, you're going to get sort of a sharp edge. So just, so just go through. For me, I just find this is the easiest way to do it.
Yeah.
Just pick them off individually or a couple at a time. Get as close as you can to that. So you're getting right close to the edge there.
Beautiful.
And that's how you finish that off. And
Jan, that was amazing, and no mistakes at all. I am disappointed.
the day is young though.
The day is young, the day is not over yet. In fact, it's barely begun. I've got 23 of you with this kit in your baskets. I've only got 13 of this kit left. So if you'll check out, we're going to have at least 10 people missing out. I don't want you to miss out. Check your baskets out, add it to your order, blah, 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 blah. We'll go and see some of your jewellery over on the Wall of Fame. Okay, this is the part of the show where we read out your entries into the Wall of Fame. Jan, can you do this in a very professional way, please? Try not to mess up today.
I'll do my best.
Thank you.
Look at that, it's beautiful, isn't it? I love the colours. This is 249, and this is from Dawn in Coventry. And Dawn says, good afternoon, or good morning. Here is my second entry to the Wall of Fame. The gems are iron, pyrite and orange pearls with silver findings, all from JM. And the ribbon and charm is from my stash. Loving the shows, good luck to everyone, and that's Dawn from Coventry. Dawn, that is beautiful.
Dawn.
Really love that.
Well done, Jan.
Thank you.
That's very well read out.
Thank you.
Number 252 here. How condescending was that? Number 252. Look at the size of the writing on this. Nice big writing for me.
Did you pick that?
Eh?
You picked that
No, I
yourself,
didn't.
didn't
No, it was just on the desk. Cassie put them out. From Wendy in Somerset. Here is one of my latest makes. All ingredients are from Jewellery Maker, and the pieces are made for myself. Good for you. I found that they're very versatile and useful. Peach shell pearls with labradorite ovals and some small pyrite rondelles. Loving the shows at the moment as I've been laid up with a horrible flu-type virus. Oh, that's horrible. Just a shame that I haven't been able to concentrate much to make any jewellery. That's from Wendy in Somerset. Wendy, I hope you're feeling better soon, darling. And lovely jewellery, number 252.
Look at that, how pretty is that?
Professional. Very
It was
professional.
very good.
Thank you. Thank you, Jim.
I was very impressed. Ish. How pretty is that?
It's lovely.
It's a lush. I love this. This is 250, and this is from Lynn Booth. And Lynn says, my entry for this week was inspired by your designers and made with shell pearl and silver grey pearls, all from JM.
Oh.
Love the show and watch as often as I can. I have a fabulous stash of reasonably priced gems, but would love to own some more, some of the big five. Fingers crossed for a win, and that's good luck to everyone, and that's from Lynn. Lynn,
Thanks,
that is
Lynn.
beautiful.
I like that colour combination, don't you? Silver and like a lemony colour.
That's stunning.
Really nice. This is absolutely amazing. I haven't got a clue how you've made this, but it's incredible. Number 253 from Marilyn in Aberdeen. Hi, JM. Attached is a photo of a dream catcher that I recently made for a little girl called Katie, born at 27 weeks. Oh, my word, in April this year. Oh, bless her heart. Her family asked if I'd make her something as they wanted her to have something special to have in the neonatal unit with her. Her mum lost her little boy at 25 weeks, and I gave her a little gem angel, which she's had with her throughout this pregnancy and with the baby. So far she's doing well, and hope with each passing day she grows in strength with love and magic of with the love and magic of the gemstones. I would love this to be shown and read out so that a surge of energy can make its way from all the gem lovers of Jewellery Maker and give her the strength to continue her life journey and make her family whole again. Thank you for providing the gemstones for making this special, and that's from Marilyn in Aberdeen. Marilyn, that is just the most wonderfully touching story, and you know what? That is such a beautiful thing to have for Katie. What a special person you are, and lots of love to her and her family. That's just, oh, that's wonderful. That's really, really awesome what you've done there. Best of luck, darling.
This is 251. Beautiful pair of earrings from Jonathan. And Jonathan says, loving the show, and here is my Wall of Fame entry. The earrings are made with rose quartz faceted 10mm round and white cultured pearls and gold plated findings. All materials from JM.
Thanks, Jonathan.
Beautiful.
And another beautifully read email there. That went very smoothly.
Didn't
a bit
it?
too smoothly, I think. Right. Pearls come coming up after? Which one's the white ones? Ah, the white genuine freshwater culture. But look at that, Jan.
Oh,
Just want to dive into the television screen there.
Oh, that'd be good, wouldn't it?
These gorgeous pearls are coming up in just a couple of moments. Don't go anywhere.
Download the Jewellery Maker app today. You can watch our Jewellery Maker shows live, view all the details of the item that is currently on air, as well as browsing all the items from today's show. You can also minimise the video or switch to use as a companion app. Get the Jewellery Maker app today and boost your viewing experience. We here at Jewellery Maker know how popular our 10-strand mystery packs have been, so we're bringing them back. You can get your hands on these completely random lucky dips for just £25. This works out to just £2.50 per strand, but be warned, it's while stocks last. Add this to your order and you won't be disappointed. Just ask for this code whilst on the phone to our call centre on 0800 644 655, or simply type the code into our website and add to your basket. Jewellery Maker, giving you the best deals on genuine gemstones.
Oh, my name's Sheila and today I've been on the macrame wire work course. It's a brand new course. I was a little bit worried as to how it was going to go on because when I did another macrame course I had a bit of a problem getting everything to work, but Mark is extremely patient. He's been very good going around with everybody and making sure that they're happy with what they're doing. And if you do get stuck on anything, it's not a problem. He just comes around and sorts it out for you. I think the macrame wire work course is going to be a real good seller because you can do so much with it. There are so many different techniques within it which make it look complicated, but it isn't really. When you break them down, it's quite simple, and I would thoroughly recommend it to anyone who wants to do a workshop.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order for just 50p and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from the Genuine Gemstone Company.
We really appreciate your support here at Jewellery Maker, so we'd like to give you something back every time you refer a friend to us. Once your friend's order is delivered, you'll both be rewarded with a free £10 credit to each of your accounts. Simply log onto your account or ask our call centre team to find your Refer a Friend code, give it to your friend and have them type it into the refer box when they sign up online. Alternatively, give the code to our friendly call centre team and they'll do the rest. So come and bring your friends into the fabulous world of jewellery making. Jewellery Maker, share your passion.
Oh my word! (11 by 10 millimetre genuine freshwater cultured pearls. Oh my word! These are big. They're big. They really are absolutely gigantic. So I've got chocolate cake all over my fingers. I made Jan a chocolate cake today because she's gluten intolerant, so I made a flourless chocolate cake. Honestly, I need to get some tiling done in my bathroom. I reckon we could use it as grout. It was just very dense, wasn't it?
It was delicious, thank you.
Will you be going back for another slice, Jan?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, really?
Save me a piece, guys, yeah.
I could have just bought you an apple. Yeah?
No, you're very kind.
I thought, no, we're going to make a nice
Thank you.
cake and Jan will be able to enjoy it as well.
And I am enjoying it, it's lovely.
I'm grateful.
No, I'm not, honestly, I love it, thank you.
Text coming through. Keely says, morning Carol and Jan. You should both be available on prescription. Gonna miss you, Carol. Love and hugs. Tell you what, that cake should be available on prescription if you're feeling like you need kind of, I don't know, something filling in, or you know, if you need some dental work done, use it for fillings, that cake. Right, 10 to 11 millimetre pearls here, absolutely gorgeous. Have a look at these, they're enormous. Now, Jan, you are a pearl addict, as we know.
Yeah.
How many times in your jewellery making career, though, have you worked with pearls that are this kind of size?
Not very often. It's not a regular occurrence, is it, to get pearls of that size?
Yeah.
And they're just beautiful.
Yeah, they are absolutely
astounding.
gorgeous, aren't they?
They're astounding. And if I was at home now, I'd be on the phone.
I know you would be, Jan. Whenever we bring you genuine freshwater culture pearls on Jewellery Maker, if it is a particularly special strand, we'll see Jan's name on the screens. She just can't help herself. The reason why we get so many of our guest designers coming through to get strands like this on Jewellery Maker is because 9 out of 10 times what will happen is well, in the past they have seen a beautiful strand of genuine gemstones, they come into work the next day or the next time that they're on, they've got the code written down on a piece of paper and say, oh, I'd like to buy this, I'd like to buy this one please, and of course it's sold out, which is why we get so many of our that's why we get so many of our guest designers coming through on the web and the phone lines for strands like this. Pearls of this kind of size are extremely rare. The reason for that is over the last couple of years there's been an epidemic which has swept through a lot of the pearl farms, which has killed a lot of the molluscs and has really affected pearl production. So a lot of the pearls that we're being offered here at the moment on Jewellery Maker tend to be the smaller pearls because they only take 6 to 12 months to form. These kind of pearls can take 2.5, maybe even 3 years to form. So these are pearls which are extremely rare for reasons which I've just explained. Now, 10 by 11 millimetre genuine freshwater culture pearls, they're amazing, aren't they? We just had a text through, somebody asking how many there are on a strand. I can totally understand why you want to know that. I'll count very quickly. Approximately on each strand, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38. About 38 genuine freshwater culture pearls, okay? Can I just do something for you? I mean, I'm already wearing a gorgeous pearl necklace, but look at that. There's something about a pearl necklace, isn't there, Jan, that just finishes off an outfit, isn't there?
It does, and like you say, it finishes off an outfit, and when you're wearing pearls, it just makes you feel good.
It does, doesn't it?
For me, if I'm having a bit of a down day, I'll put my pearls on, and it sort of gives you a bit of a lift.
It does. It absolutely does.
Because they're just so stunning. And at this size, like you say, that sort of luxury size, and they're just amazing.
This is the kind of size of pearl that you will see in maybe an antique dealer or maybe in a family-run jewellers that's been run for, I don't know, however, 4 generations or something, and all their pieces of jewellery are going to be guaranteed over 4 figures. You know, it's that kind of quality of pearl. These are absolutely gigantic. If I saw a pearl bracelet like this with precious metal findings in a boutique, I would be astonished if I was to see that piece of jewellery sell for less than triple figures. You know, you've got such an amazing quality here. These are very, very, very large pearls. One thing I will say about the genuine freshwater culture pearls that you get from Jewellery Maker is please don't undersell yourself and don't underestimate what people will pay for pearls in the marketplace. A pearl bracelet made out of this, I mean, Jan, I've said below triple figures for me would just be, it wouldn't be an option. You know, there's no way that I would make a bracelet out of this with a gorgeous sterling silver clasp on and sell it for less than £100.
No.
Because the pearls themselves demand so much more than that, don't they?
They do. They command that you ask the right price for them, and if you don't, then people are not going to. I'm not saying not going to trust you, but they're not going to believe that they're genuine.
No,
they're going to question. They're going to question them. But I mean, looking at them, I mean, there's no mistaking that they're genuine pearls just by looking at them. But for me, if I made a pair of earrings with those on sterling silver, I'd be asking £35 a pair of earrings.
Definitely,
At
definitely.
least.
Beautiful quality, and today an amazing price point. You're getting approximately 38 pearls on this strand. How about less than £1 a pearl? Today, £34, 95p for one of the largest strands of genuine freshwater cultured pearls we have ever brought to you on Jewellery Maker. These are absolutely enormous. The amount of people I've got coming through for this and multi-buying this is really quite brilliant. It really, really honestly is. And Jan was saying, you know, just 2 of these pearls in a pair of earrings with precious metal findings, obviously, you know, they would demand the kind of price point that we're at now for the entire strand, actually, and they absolutely would. Alex is texting saying, what I'm noticing as I sell at markets and fairs is that necklaces are being bought by and for heirloom presents by all ages. Love Jewellery Maker pearl quality too. That's a really interesting point, Alex. Thank you so much for that. And I think you're right. I think when people do buy pieces of pearl jewellery, they are buying pieces that they want to be able to pass down to their best friends or to their future generations or to their grandkids or their kids.
And that's what gives it the value, I think, because people are prepared to pay that value for it to get the quality of pearl and design to keep in the family, to pass down the generations. That's what's so exciting about making gemstones, jewellery with genuine gemstones and pearls, is you know that jewellery is going to be around for a long, long time, and you know generations to come are going to be wearing it.
Definitely.
It's such a lovely feeling.
Now I'm looking at this pearl strand that we've got here and I'm thinking, what would I put this with? The necklace that Jan made me here, can you see? It's made with gorgeous white pearls, very similar to these ones actually. These ones are a little bit smaller and she's got gemstones in between each one of the pearls. Now I've got a strand here of Tanzanite, which we've got coming up on today's show, which in between these pearls would work amazingly well. This probably would have to be one of the most...
Oh, look at that.
This would be one of the most amazing pearl and Tanzanite necklaces ever, because the pearls are so large and the Tanzanites are so large. I mean, can you imagine the kind of price points you could sell that for?
Yeah, I mean, and the necklace that you've got on, it's got an emerald in between every pearl.
Yeah.
You wouldn't need to do that with these because the Tanzanite is so sizable and so beautiful. Just one in the centre, or maybe 3, sort of asymmetric design. And for me personally, and I'm going from experience because I've sold Tanzanite pearl necklaces in my outlet that I sell at. That's £160 with one Tanzanite.
With one Tanzanite, yeah, good point actually, really good point. The Tanzanite's coming up at the top of the hour, so around about 11 o'clock. Charlotte says, love, love, love your beautiful pearls, always gorgeous, and that's from Charlotte. Thank you, Charlotte. They really, really are amazing, aren't they? And the amount of people, we don't just have tens or dozens of people or even hundreds, thousands of you buy your genuine freshwater cultured pearls from Jewellery Maker. And a lot of you actually only buy pearls from us. You don't necessarily buy any of the gemstones from us at all. It's just genuine freshwater cultured pearls. There is something about the quality of the pearls that we can offer you here on Jewellery Maker and the price points that we can bring you them for. I don't know of a single other outlet that can bring you genuine freshwater cultured pearls of this size, of this quality, for price points like this. I don't know anywhere else that can offer you a deal like this. If you can find anywhere else that can rival our quality and rival our kind of price points, let me know who they are, because I tell you what, I'm going to be keeping a very, very close eye on them. The reason how and why we can bring you pearls for this kind of a price point is because we're not buying a dozen of these strands at once at one point. We're buying close to 200 or maybe even more with some of our smaller strands of pearls, so we can buy it at a better price point and pass that amazing saving on to you. Same size pearls on Gemstone website, £79. All the best, Carol, we'll miss you. Thank you, Anonymous. £79 for pearls of this kind of size on a random website. £79. See, I think that's a pretty good price, don't you? These are $34.95. And as many of our guest designers say, including Alison Tarry, who's one of our wire work experts, we don't do proper prices here on Jewellery Maker. We do Jewellery Maker prices. You know, these are not proper prices that you're seeing today. And I certainly wouldn't. I mean, you have to watch a show when we've got Andrew Edwards on, who's our Business Academy guru. But do you know what? I certainly wouldn't look at this price point today and use it as a guideline as to the kind of price points you can charge for an entire strand of pearls in a piece of jewellery. Because I tell you what, as Jan says, people will become very sceptical about your jewellery if you try. You know, if you just to put a clasp on this and sell it for $34.95, I don't think you'll find that it'll sell. I don't think it will do, just purely because people will think, they can't be real pearls then. They are, they're genuine, they're 10 by 11 millimetre pearls here. Absolutely genuine. Oh, my fave combo, Tanzanite and pearl. May have to buy some, says Jason in Lincolnshire. Oh, Jason in Lincolnshire! Jason in Lincolnshire. Jason in Lincolnshire made, he's the guy who made the Tanzanite and pearl necklace and earring set. I think he sold the necklace for something like, Jason, I might have totally inflated this. I think he sold the necklace for something like £295, and then the earrings as well. And then the same customer came back to him and asked for a bracelet as well. And I think he sold the bracelet for £175. And I think it was with smaller pearls and Tanzanite. Text us again, Jason, if you want to. You know, you've got something very, very special here. You've got pearls which are very, very rare indeed. Rare in size. You know, pearls are valued on their size, their shape, their nacre, their orient. You can tell they're genuine freshwater culture pearls because some of these will have rings on or slight little characteristics on the surface of the pearl. I wouldn't go as far as to say they're blemishes because I don't think that they alter the quality of the pearl, and they don't necessarily alter the look of the pearl. It just adds to the character. It's like a little beauty spot almost on some of them. So you can definitely tell they're genuine freshwater culture pearls, can't you? Gorgeous, gorgeous quality. Well done. Lots more people still coming through for those. Well done. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. I got him. I got him. Okay. These are amazing, by the way. I love these. These are all 925 sterling silver. Oh, these are amazing. Do you know sometimes when you look at findings and you think, how on earth do they make those? How on earth do you go about making something like this? Well, how on earth do you make something like this? Check it out. How cool are they, Jan?
Beautiful, aren't they?
You're getting 3 in total. I love them. It's all 925 sterling silver. And you can see you're getting that beautiful kind of spiral of 925 sterling silver in the centre of the finding. Look at this. Hang on. There we go. In the centre of the finding, look, you're getting this little pin, which is like a corkscrew. Okay, and that will go into half-drilled gemstones. We've got some more of our half-drilled gemstones actually coming up, which are going to be amazing. They'll work really beautifully well with your half-drilled gemstones, with your polymer clay as well, if you wanted to push your polymer clay into these. They're absolutely gorgeous, aren't they? Now, you're getting 3 of these. They've got a 925 stamp on the bottom, so you can tell that that is 925 sterling silver. That's 92.5% pure silver. Why do we put a stamp on these? Why do we bother putting a 925 stamp on these? Well, we don't have to. We don't have to do it by law at all. If there were over 7 grams of sterling silver, then we'd have to hallmark it, but we don't have to put a stamp on these. The reason why we do is it gives you more peace of mind. It gives your customers more peace of mind. It signifies that what this is precious metal, which is exactly that. It is precious. It's 92.5% pure silver. Okay. You're getting 3 of these clasps, 3 of these pendants, which I think is wonderful because it gives you enough to make a pendant and, of course, a pair of earrings. You can use it with polymer clay, you can use it with half-drilled genuine gemstones as well. Some of our gems of distinction gems as well would look absolutely amazing with these. You can fashion these into whatever you like, make them into individual connectors if you like. Now, there's 3 of these in total. Most of you coming through to get these are multi-buying. 2s, 3s and 5s of these. Marjorie and Devon's secured 5 packs of these, which is absolutely brilliant. Okay, Jan, are you looking at these and thinking half-drilled gemstones or something else, or are you thinking of these?
Immediately you think about half-drilled gemstones,
definitely,
don't you?
Yeah.
Because they're just so easy to do. And for me, there you've got a pendant and a pair of earrings.
Definitely,
so if you are selling or you're doing a craft fair, it's an easy way of building up your stock, But otherwise, I mean, if you're giving us a gift, just to put a half-drilled gemstone on there or a pearl, and give that as a gift to someone on a silver chain would just be phenomenal, wouldn't it?
And it's taken you, well, it's taken me, literally, the time in which it's taken you to say that, I've just made a pendant. Look at that.
And that's, you know, that's how easy and how quick it is.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
I've just made a pendant. Now that,
Beautiful.
for sale in a boutique, I'm not suggesting for a moment that, you know, you should sell this for triple figures, but because it's a shell pearl as opposed to a genuine fresh horticulture pearl. But if you saw that in a boutique for sale for £100, would you buy it? Do you know what? I'd actually consider buying that. I absolutely love that. I think it's gorgeous. It's a 95 sterling silver finding that you've got going on there. It is shell pearl at the end of the day. So, I mean, by all means, use whatever gemstones you like. I'm just showing it with a shell pearl that we've got coming up later on in the show. But it can add so much to a design, can't it? The finding can really become as much a part of the design as the gemstone, can't it?
But definitely, I think the two complement each other then, don't they?
They absolutely
Because
do,
you've got a high quality finding, you've got beautiful gemstones or beautiful pearls, and they just complement each other so lovely.
Yeah, they really, really
Beautiful.
do. I can imagine something like this for sale in somewhere like Tiffany's, can't you? Just simple, beautiful, elegant, classic jewellery. Just on a silver chain. Anyway, 3 of these, an amazing price point. You're not going to be able to believe this. Under a tenner for all 3. £6.95p. And the reason why these findings work so well with the half-drilled shell pearl that I've just used here is because it is a corkscrew style finding as opposed to a pin. The pin set findings are absolutely fantastic because, of course, you know, you can use a jewellery making glue to glue the gemstone in. These, you might, I mean, would you use glue as well as well with this kind of screw finding or not?
I think it depends sort of how tight the fit is.
How tight the fit is, yeah.
And you know, gauge each one. If you think it's a little bit loose, or just for that extra confidence, just put a little dab of glue on the actual finding before you put it in.
Yeah.
And you know, it's not going to go anywhere, is it?
That'll really help to secure it.
Yeah.
I love that. I think that's an absolutely beautiful piece of jewellery. Love it. Well done. We've got lots and lots of text coming through. As you can see, the quantity is going so quickly for these. Martina says, hi Karen and Jan, you can use ordinary gemstones with these findings. Just snip the head off a head pin and glue it to the other end of the gem.
Yeah.
Great idea.
Yeah.
You absolutely can.
Yeah, I've done that before actually with some of the kits that we've had. Used a normal pearl, but then as sorry, Martina said, you know, if you just snip the little ball of a little section of the head pin off, and just put that in the bottom, it just finishes it off. Doesn't it?
So you can use it with any gemstone, really, can't you?
Yeah.
That might look even nicer, mightn't it? Carly in Norfolk says you could use the spirals on each side of a round stone for a connector. Nice idea.
Yeah.
That's a really nice idea. So get your gemstone, which of course won't be half drilled, and then just do something like that with it. How cool would that look? Yeah, I really like that. That's a lovely idea. Great for a bracelet, maybe. Beverly says, oh, thanks, Martina. Previous texter. Brilliant idea. We'll miss you, Carol. So much fun. Good luck.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Beverly. Good idea, wasn't it? Yeah. You can. Yeah, it doesn't have to be a half-drilled gemstone. Use it with whatever gem you like. Best wishes, Carol, for the new little one, bringing to your family a new bundle of fun. That's one way of putting it. Bundle of fun. Yeah. Newborns are lovely, aren't they? I like them when they get a little bit older, though. They get a bit more interesting. Newborns are really super cute, though, aren't they? No, newborns are really cute, though, when they're all kind of like little and kind of froggy and doing all that kind of thing, and they're all kind of all wrapped up still, and they're beautiful. They get hiccups and things like that, and they do nothing but sleep and cry and poo, and yeah, it's going to be interesting, isn't it? How on earth am I going to cope with it? I don't know how I'm going to cope. The sleepless nights thing, I'm not going to be able to cope with that. I've just got my nights back. You know, Hattie's a really good sleeper, but this one's not going to be a good sleeper. Pauline says, Carol, just to let you know... Oh. Just to let you know... this better be a good text. This better be a good one. Oh, I'll tell you what, I can't be bothered to read it out now. Just to let you know, I will miss watching you in the mornings. You have brought out the best in Jan. You're a pair well met. Good luck to you. Is that a bit of a backhanded compliment there?
Who for?
For you.
Oh, right.
Brought out the best in you.
Yeah.
Are you pretty boring then when you're on the show with other guests? With other
I think I must
presenters?
be. Yeah.
Controversial.
I try not to be. I'll try harder in future.
Oh, do you know what, Jan, though? There's no deodorant for desperation. No deodorant for desperation. If you're, desperate, to kind of, I don't know. She's funny anyway. She's funny all the time. She makes me laugh anyway.
Funny ha-ha or just funny funny?
Bit of both. Bead with pearls. I got them here. I've got a lovely black hair on them as well. Not one of mine. Hopefully yours won't be hairy. Beautiful bead with pearls with added hair. Oh. Why didn't you? Oh. It's gone now, don't worry. Right. Genuine freshwater culture pearls. Beautiful top drawer beadwork pearls here. Do you find that people go for beadwork pearls, Jan, when you sell your pieces of pearl jewellery?
Yeah, because I just think they're just so beautiful, aren't they? Look at
They're
the
amazing.
They're just gorgeous. And for me, I make rings with them as well.
Do you?
Yeah. Just put one in a ring. The ring actually that we've got coming up in the next kit.
Ah, yeah.
I use that sort of technique to make rings with these.
Is that a prong set? Oh no, it's like a wrappy roundy.
Like a wrappy roundy one. Do you want to have a look?
Excellent. Ah, yeah, so this kind of technique.
Yeah.
Look at this, amazing jewellery coming from our next kit, by the way. So you can set beadwork pearls like this into genuine gemstone jewellery, into a ring, absolutely. So you just literally wrap a head pin or wire around there to kind of secure it.
Yeah, and because you've got that irregular shape to the pearl, it's going to hold in place.
Yeah, lovely.
They're just beautiful, and just one in a ring is just stunning. But they're just amazing. For me, when I see that, I think of the black spinel that we had the other day in the kit.
Yeah.
And just black spinel in between those as a neck piece would look gorgeous, wouldn't it?
They really would be, wouldn't they? I mean, the first thing that enters into my mind when I see a strand of beadwork pearls like this is necklaces. Feature necklaces and feature bracelets. But you know what? Jan's really opened another door for me there, because you can set these into rings really beautifully. And of course that top drill point, if you feed wire through it and then wire it into a ring, it's going to give you that lovely anchor point, as Jan says. Lots of people coming through for these. Beadwork pearls are going to give you a really, really, really strong quality of nacre, a really strong quality of pearlescence, a really, really strong quality of luminescence. And just look at them. Each one is totally and utterly unique, which is just wonderful. Loads of people multi-buying these, goodness me. Right, okay, so a strand of top drilled beadwork pearls. Here's your price point today, enjoy. $9.95. Wow! That's amazing!
It is amazing, isn't it? Imagine the Tanzanite in between as well.
Oh,
because you keep
Jan!
from the, just, yeah, stunning.
Yeah, check it out.
Because you've got the regular shape of the pearl, and then you've got the smoothness of the Tanzanite, just beautiful.
Lovely bit of contrast in there.
Yeah. Stunning.
Opposites do attract in Jewellery Maker. They really do, don't they?
Yep.
As Paula Abdul would say. She should know. She sang a song with a cat. She sang that song with a cat, didn't she?
She did, yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever seen that music video, Carrie?
Yeah.
She's very young, is our Carrie. I wouldn't be surprised if she hadn't seen it, so there we go. More text coming through, here we go. Tink says, morning Carol and Jan, just seen your photo on Facebook, Carol. I see the craziness runs in the family. LOL, a brilliant pic. Thanks. Yeah, so went out for lunch on Saturday for my birthday to a lovely little Italian restaurant. It's a chain. It's very nice, family friendly, blue sign with the kind of scrolly writing. Yeah, really good for kids. No, I'm not going to say the name of it because I don't know. Anyway, and so sat at the table with Hattie in the middle and me here and my husband here, and we decided to take some selfies. And me and John are doing this thing. And Hattie's doing her lion face, or she calls it her yion face.
Oh.
Yion! And yeah, there's a photo of me on my Facebook page, and on Jan's, and on Dion's, and on Jewellery Maker's Facebook page. It's everywhere!
It looks like you're having fun.
Oh no, we were having fun. It was amazing. I think the last text I meant to say, Jan comes across quite lovely and shy. Shy? But we really see a mischievous side working with Carol. Lovely and shy?
I am very shy and demure. And
You?
yeah, I am.
Jan, you are many things. You are not shy.
I used to be terribly shy when I was younger.
Did you?
Yeah, terribly. And then I met you, Carol.
I'm very shy too.
Yeah.
There we go. Amazing, gorgeous, $9.95 for your Beading pearls there. Wow, under a tenner for those pearls. We'll miss you, Carol. You're such fun. Jan, you're my favourite.
Oh,
says Gaynor in Cardiff.
thank you, Gaynor.
Ah, nice. Yeah. Well done, everyone. Loads of people still coming through for these. We had a nice big quantity to start off with, but as you can see, that quantity is going down. It's going down. You're gonna go down. In the style of the Mitchell brothers there. Don't know why I did that. I don't help myself sometimes, do I? Beautiful strand of Beading pearls, and I'm doing a Phil Mitchell impression. These are all the kind of things you're going to miss, aren't they? Isn't that weird? I'd like to make myself like a celebratory dinner tonight for my first day of maternity leave, maybe. Might have a takeaway.
Ooh.
Thai? There's no good Chinese takeaways where I live, and I've said this about 1 million times. There's no good Chinese takeaways where I live, and I love Chinese food. None. Not a single good Chinese takeaway. Mr. Chan's is quite good. Oh no, it's not. Oh, it's a bit hit and miss. Got to go to Leamington to get a decent Chinese takeaway. Dilemmas. But anyway, less than 60 chances left. Kate says, Jan, I really love your designs. Wearable, elegant and unique. Carol will miss your particular brand of humour. Your particular brand of humour. For the rest of you and your family. Is that what you call it? Humour? Karen in Shropshire. Carol, you're an inspiration. An inspirational, I've never been called an inspirational woman. Such a brilliant personality and lovely, and have loved every minute watching you and learning from me. Learning my songs. That's really kind. I've never been called an inspirational woman before, Jan.
You are very inspirational. Yeah, I mean, that singing. The singing is just an inspiration to everybody.
Do you think?
Yeah. I aspire to be like you, Carol.
Do you?
Yeah, and have a voice like you. And wear a sparkly jacket.
My game show host jacket. My 80-year-old mum says she's going to miss you, Carol. She loves, even my mum says she's going to miss you. She loves watching you and you make her laugh. Big hugs, Angela. Angela, guest designer! Woo! Still the best dancer, Angela.
I'm going to practice.
Angela is just like, she's just super cool.
I'm going to copy Angela.
She's like that cool mom.
Yeah, and she just looks so good, doesn't she?
She does. She had hair the other day. She's just super, super cool. She's beautiful. I'm not doing the dance. I'm like an idiot. We can't do it. We can't do it. Angela's just got it, hasn't she? She's just got it.
Oh,
She's got it going on. She's got the hair. She's just the kind of, yeah.
She'll have to give us some lessons.
Yeah.
When you come back. We'll have dance lessons.
Dance lessons.
Yeah.
I was in the bottom tap group at drama school. There was me and 9 guys. There were 4 groups. I was in group number 4, which is the lowest group, me and 9 guys. Wearing tap shoes. Oh, it's bad. Yeah, where are we going? Do it! To your right, to your right. Okay, here we go. Are these new? Have they? Been on once before. I haven't seen these. These are gorgeous. Gorgeous. How's everyone feeling after that cake? All right?
Yeah.
No one's been struck down. No one's been struck down. Right, you're insinuating that there's too much sugar in that cake that I made. It's like, yeah, I'm good, yeah, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. All right. It was very chocolatey. You could go out your bathroom with it. No need for cement mixers. Just download my recipe for gluten-free chocolate cake.
It was a lovely cake. Carol.
You could asphalt a road with it, I reckon.
Probably, but...
The Nürburgring done with my chocolate cake. Right, okay, clasps. Here we go. 925 sterling silver magnetic clasps. Wasn't there an X-Men called Magneto? That was it. So, I don't know why I said that, but it's not very interesting. So, 925 sterling silver clasps. Look at these beautiful rose detail. Are they rose detail? No, we've got some rose detail ones coming up a bit later on. Beautiful crafted clasp here. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, on this end here, there's a little loopy. Okay, and underneath here goes that. Woo! How cool is that? That's a strong magnet. Isn't that gorgeous? Really, really, really beautiful quality. The great thing about magnetic clasps is if you have slight dexterity issues in your fingers or your hands or your wrists, it makes it a lot easier to put a necklace on and take it off. If you want to make this into a connector, so to make a long necklace into a small necklace, a long necklace into a shorter necklace, and bracelets that you can do with clasps like this. If you want to have a clasp on the front of a neckline piece or the front of a bracelet, so you want to make a feature out of the clasp, then this is absolutely one of the best things to go for. And also, if you've got a toddler who loves pulling on necklaces and bracelets and things like that, then of course if they do that, the worst that's going to happen is the necklace is just going to come apart at the clasp rather than it physically breaking the clasp, which is what can happen if you use a bolt ring clasp occasionally. So 2 of these clasps in total, they're all 925 sterling silver. They're just beautiful, and I'll tell you something, they take us weeks and weeks and weeks to make, weeks and weeks and weeks to put together. It's not as simple as us phoning our team over in Jaipur and saying, can we get some sterling silver clasps, and them arriving by courier on within the next 48 hours. These can take weeks and weeks and weeks to put together. We've got to make a mould, you've got to design the mould, you've got to design the clasp, you've got to then test the mould out with a rubber compound, then a base metal compound, then with the 95 sterling silver, then it goes through a really rigorous quality control process as well. You're getting 2 of these clasps in total. These can be weeks and weeks and weeks in the making. Absolutely gorgeous quality. Amazing price point for you today as well. Loads and loads and loads of multi-bidders. £8.95! Woo woo! £8.95p. Look how quickly people are coming through to get these. Jan, are you a fan of a magnetic clasp?
Yep. And I think for me personally, it's good to have options to offer your clients, and I do sort of occasionally get people say, I love that necklace, but I have problems with the clasp, can you sort of do me that with a magnetic clasp? Or so yeah, these are absolutely brilliant.
They're gorgeous,
and to have them in the sterling silver as well, is a real bonus.
It is a
because if
real
you're
bonus,
using your tanzanites and your pearls and things, for me personally, I would want to keep it with sterling silver.
And do you know what I think is so nice about these is the fact that they are they're beautiful, they're 95 sterling silver, they're going to be a feature in that piece of jewellery, but they're not necessarily going to detract from the beauty of the gemstones, are they?
No. Again,
they're going to work alongside.
They're going to complement each other, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. We've got a song request. Oh, here we go. Good morning, Karen and Jan. I think you should sing I Will.
I will what?
I will.
I will.
What? I will.
Do you
Jackie, I'm sorry, that one's lost on.
Do you think there's more to the message though? Because it just sort of stops abruptly, doesn't it? I will.
Maybe she forgot. Maybe she. I don't know. You're all as mad as a box of frogs, and you more than the rest make my day when you're on air, Carol. You're the best. Oh, we'll miss you, Pete. Thanks, Pete. You're the best. Ah, da, 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 da. You're the best. Is that from Karate Kid? It is Karate Kid, isn't it? From the Razor advert? No. What's the one from the Razor advert?
Yeah, you're the.
What's the one from the Razor advert?
You're the best.
No, it's not. What's the one from the Razor advert? The best a man can get. Ooh. I Will is a song by the Beatles.
I don't know that.
Come on, Jan.
I don't know it. You can say, come on, Jan, you're that old.
No, I didn't say that.
But I am that old, but no.
I'm sorry, I don't
that.
know. I don't know the song from the White Album. I don't own any Beatles albums at all. Well, do I? I own lots of songs of theirs, but not kind of albums. I prefer the Stones, to be fair. Is that a really unpopular thing to say? Probably is, isn't it? Sorry. 3. And I tell you what, I secretly, and this is gonna, I'm gonna lose loads of viewers now. I don't like Paul McCartney.
I'm with you on that one. No, I don't mean I don't like him. I'm just not a huge fan.
I'm not a fan of Paul McCartney, yes. I'm sure he's not a fan of Jewellery Maker. There we go. I'm not a fan of Paul McCartney. I just think he's everywhere. He is everywhere. I've made myself really unpopular now, haven't I? I'm sorry. Sorry, everyone. Sorry. Elton John, wicked. He knows when enough is enough. Paul McCartney, I just think it's just too much.
I saw an image of David Essex.
Hey?
David Essex.
What about David Essex?
On Facebook the other day, and he's looking really good.
David Essex is amazing. He's got the most beautiful eyes, isn't he?
Stunning
How
eyes.
old is he?
Oh, I don't know. He's getting on a bit.
In
his
his 60s. In there. Have you had more of that cake?
Leave that cake alone.
Have you? More of that cake? That's Jan's cake.
Yeah. Hands off the cake.
Is it going fast? You going to save some for the rest of us, or no? It does look a bit like a cow pat. It does. It's really flat. Because there's no flour in it.
But if they eat it all in there, all that sugar in there, it's going to be mayhem.
But it already is mayhem. Right, okay. Back to jewellery making, please, everyone. She said. It's normally Dion cracking the whip. Have you just eaten some more of that cake? Have you? Do you really like it? Do you? Yes, yes, yes! It's got loads of sugar in. Loads and loads of sugar in.
Oh dear.
And not a lot else. Oh yeah, 5 to 12, everyone's just going to be asleep in the studio, aren't they? Right, okay, so half-drilled shell pearls. Now, the half-drilled shell pearls I was showing you earlier on, these are they. These are they. With that beautiful finding, yeah? Okay, so you've got your half-drilled shell pearl drops. You're all bonkers. Whenever I make a cake, people just go mad. I made a red velvet cake once and we all went bonkers then. That show, I can't even remember the last half an hour of the show. It's just sugar, isn't it? It's ridiculous. Okay, so these half-drilled shell pearls that we've got here will go with the spiral findings that we bought you a little bit earlier on, which sold out. Okay, you've got 5 of your white drops, which I think are actually my favourites. You're then going to be getting 5 of these. 5 of these, which are faceted actually, they're beautiful, aren't they? 5 of these ones as well. And I've also got 5 of these more purpley colour ones. The other ones are kind of slightly more blue. These are more purpley. So again, is that 25? Yeah, 25 half-drilled shell pearl drops and rounds. Absolutely gorgeous. They will go with these findings that we've got just here that we played a little bit earlier on, which did sell out, which are 95 sterling silver, by the way. Amazing, 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 amazing price point. Here you go! Enjoy. £12.95p. Just love it. Absolutely love it, love it, love it. And being able to use these with the half-drilled findings that we've got here, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Jan, if people missed out on these findings, how could you set these half-drilled shell pearls without the specialist findings that we have?
Right. Actually, while you were doing that, I was just sort of quickly, just second, making a little pendant.
Yeah.
And if can I just bring it over?
Of course you can.
And this is just a really rough pendant. But what I would do is maybe pop one of those on there.
Ah!
So if you're doing a pendant and you've got ends of wire work, it would finish that off.
Now that's nice.
See, that's a 1 mil, so you probably need, if you did it in a 0.8, which I probably would normally use a 0.8, that would probably go through there. Or you could ream the pearl a little bit.
I'm just thinking, Jan, would this work with memory wire as well?
Yeah, because if you make a memory wire ring, or you can put that on the end, or a bracelet, it would finish off the end of a memory wire bracelet.
Use it as a stopper.
Yes, yeah, basically, yeah.
Oh, I love that idea.
So it just gives a professional finish to a piece of jewellery, doesn't it?
Doesn't it just?
Yeah.
So with this one here, you could put another, you could put another half draw gemstone, or you could do a little spiral or a little coil, something like that.
Yeah, I mean that's very plain, but if you've got something that was a bit more
no,
elaborate.
I think it illustrates the point really beautifully, and, and it shows you how you can use these kind of gemstones, even if you don't have the findings to go with them. That's such a great idea. I think definitely using these with your memory wire would be a great thing to do, because a lot of people do ask how to finish off memory wire pieces, and up until now it's been put a little loop on the end and maybe hang a little charm from it to make it look a bit prettier, but using these as stoppers on your memory wire pieces, oh yeah, what a great idea. Loads of people coming through for these. Well done to every single one of you. I've got Maria, David, Kim, Renee, Bernadette, Diane, Audrey, Margaret, Olwen, Anonymous, Michelle, Doris, Jacqueline, Pat, Sheila, Alvin, Rod, Tracy, June, Angela, Sharon, Yeshadora, Keith, Linda, Angela, Valerie, Alison, Marie, Maria, another Angela there as well. Loads of people coming through to get these. Well done, everyone. Oh, gorgeous. Well done. Sorry about today's show. It's just gone completely mental. Everyone's eating the cake that I made for Jan. Alison in Warwickshire. How about I Will Survive, Carol? We'll miss you loads. Very best wishes to you and your family. We'll keep an eye out for you in Stratford. Jan is brill. Oh, Alison, you live in Warwickshire? Yeah, maybe I'll see you. Honestly, you're going to regret that. I Will Survive. Go on now, go! Oh, it's a bit sorry, went a bit high then. Go on now, go! Walk out the door. Don't turn around now. You're not welcome. That's a really horrible song, isn't it? I'm not going to sing that on Jewellery Maker.
I was just getting into that.
Go! Walk out the door. Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me with goodbye? We got crumble. We got to lay down and down. No, not I.
I will survive.
That's quite a negative song, isn't it?
I don't think it is actually. I think it's about you've got a negative thing going on in your life, but no, you're going to come out of that like a phoenix from the flames, and you're going to survive.
I don't have a negative thing going on.
Not you, the song.
Oh, right, the song, yeah.
And then you just sort of come out of it, and you will survive. And I think it's really positive. So there, straight back at you.
Right, okay. Is it hot in here?
Oh yeah.
All these sequins are making me hot. Oh my word! Has anybody been watching the Enfield haunting? I obviously haven't. Based on a true story that happened in the 1970s of a house that was haunted in Enfield, and do you know what? I can't think of anything I'd rather watch less than that. Has anyone been watching it?
No.
No. Poltergeists, demon possession, you know, the lot. There's no way I'm going to watch that. My mum and dad would say, did you watch it? Are you going to watch it tonight? No. Can you imagine watching something like that? I get scared watching, I don't know, Heartbeat, let alone... Ooh. Right, okay, next kit. Yes, next kit, amazing. This next kit has what I think is possibly the best strand of abalone we have ever had on the show in it. It really is astonishing. I'll prove it with this incredible necklace that I'm about to show you. Come on, Bumpy, over we go. So we're going to bring you... Oh. Do you know what? In some ways, I'm really glad today's my last shift, because I don't know how much longer Bumpy's going to be in there. It's not going to be £7.13. I'll tell you that for nothing.
Can I just do something? Can I just pop my pearls back down there?
Yes.
Just looks nice like that, I think. I like to play with the pearls.
I honestly think that is the nicest strand of abalone we've ever had on the show.
It's just beautiful. It is absolutely stunning. And there's such a lot of it as well. I mean, that necklace looks as if it's the whole strand. But it isn't, because we've got a pendant, and we've got another bracelet, and we've got a pair of earrings, and we've got a ring that's over there.
Oh, sorry, yeah, darling. I'll just get the ring. It is just the most incredible abalone. The colours coming off that strand. Stop fiddling with the necklace,
I just love
Jan.
it. I just love it.
Stop messing with it.
Sorry.
It is amazing, isn't it? The blues, the greens are just electric. Oh, look at it in this bracelet. That's actually what we're going to see a technique on how to kind of. That is right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same technique in the earrings and that bracelet section.
So, and the ring.
And the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same technique across these three pieces of jewellery here. We're going to see with Jan how you actually get this look. Absolutely amazing. I just think the blues. Oh, I'm out of breath. And the greens in the abalone is absolutely electrifying. Have a look at the pearls as well, because the classic quality of these genuine freshwater culture pearls, sorry, there you go, is just, oh, it's timeless.
They're just beautiful.
Timeless elegance, absolutely beautiful. So you've got 2 strands of gemstones in this kit. You've got the genuine freshwater culture pearls, and you've got that strand of abalone. Look at them together. Look at that. Look at that. Oh.
Aren't they lush? Look at that.
Gee whiz. I mean, that would just look great on its own, obviously, wouldn't it, as a necklace? The fact, oh my word, that is just supreme abalone, isn't it? I don't think I've ever seen abalone that's this electrifying. It's just amazing. Yeah, do you know what, Ryan? I was thinking the same thing. Ryan was saying, could you be really boring and just restrand the whole thing? Yeah. I'm quite a lazy jewellery maker, and I'd be tempted to do that, but I love what Jan's done. Jan, you've resisted the temptation to do that, and you've split it up. But you were quite right, what you said before the show. This looks like an entire strand of the abalone, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But in actual fact, you've used quite a bit of it across the rest of the kit as well.
I mean, you know, you could just do that. It just, the middle section, if you took the middle section out, and just put that in on a chain, that would look stunning on its own.
Just.
Yeah.
And these are your top drilled pearls. I love the fact they're top drilled. I mean, you've kind of set them all this way, but you could. This is really going to annoy Jan. This is really going to annoy her. I don't care. You could do something like.
That's organic then.
But you could alternate them, couldn't you?
Yes.
And that was great as well.
Yeah.
Because they're top drilled, you're going to be getting the versatility of being able to set your pearls either way around. So 2 strands of genuine gemstones, then a load of sterling silver. Now, sterling silver wire. In 0.4, a metre of 0.4, 925 sterling silver wire. A metre of 0.6mm gauge, 925 sterling silver wire. And a metre of 0.8mm gauge, 925 sterling silver wire. Brilliant. Surely to goodness that's it. No, I've got one more thing. Now this is something we've only recently started to do on JM. I've only bought you one kit before. There may have been more kits on Jewellery Maker that have bought you this, but I personally, I think I've only bought you one kit so far that's done this. A 925 sterling silver chain, which is absolutely gorgeous. It's really, really fine silver, this. And look at this. It's got a clasp on with an extender chain. Okay, you've got a ready-made chain, clasp, extender chain unit here, which is absolutely amazing. It's something that we've only just started to do on Jewellery Maker. It's so special. Okay, now we've got text coming through already about this kit. This kit is, it's selling very, very quickly indeed. Jan, your jewellery is beautiful as always. I'd almost be tempted just to restrand the abalone and sell it as is. What would you sell it for as one piece?
What the
abalone, I think she's saying.
I think what I'd do is I'd take out the centre section there, that little section in the front there, put that on some silver chain, and that's got to be, and I know in sort of where I sell, that's got to be a £50 necklace.
Yeah, I'd have thought between £30 and £50, I reckon. With sterling silver fine, you'd only want to put sterling silver finings with this, wouldn't you? You wouldn't want to put anything else with this. We've only got 104 of this kit. Okay, it is selling out. You're not going to be able to believe the price point on this kit today. It is astonishing. In fact, the price point is so good, I would actually pay for the sterling silver chain with the extender chain and the clasp on it. I would pay the price. I would pay the price of the kit for just the chain on its own. Okay, here's your price point. $39.95.
I thought it was more than that.
It's amazing, isn't it? It's
Wow.
amazing. Yeah, I mean, this is absolutely astonishing. Look at that beautiful ring there, isn't that gorgeous? Now, Jan, let's get on to a technique because this
Okay.
kit's in danger of selling out before we even start the technique.
Okay, I'm going to show these little earrings and how we wrap the abalone shell. And then I'll show you then how that translates into the bracelet.
Yes,
as well.
please, that'd be lovely.
Okay, I've got one of the smaller shells on abalone on here, purely because I didn't want to open another strand. So I'm using one of the ones that I've got left. So I did actually have a few left from that. So what I've done is I've got the 0.8, and the other good thing about these is the drill hole is brilliant. So that's a 0.8 going through there, not a problem at all.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is take a length of the 0.8, and what I did is just make a little loop, take some round nose pliers, make a little loop on the end. This is where we're going to hang the earring from.
Lovely.
Pass that through. Now what we're going to do is just sit that there, and I'm just going to kink that up, so we're going to use that then to hang the earring from. So just pull that out a little way and pull that around. So you've got that little section then to hang the earring from. There. Okay? And then it's as simple as holding that in place, taking this now and wrapping it
Is that
across
with
the
the
front.
0.8, Jan? Sorry,
This is the
darling, you
0.8,
probably did
yeah.
say, yeah.
And then wrap that around. And you can wrap that around as many times as you want.
Oh, look at that.
So now that's wrapped
Beautiful.
and that's secure there.
Lovely.
For the earring, I'll continue with the earring in a second, but for the bracelet, can I just show you the bracelet?
Of course you can, darling, yeah.
section? Sorry, this
Oh,
one.
sorry,
yeah.
that one.
So to get
Yep.
the bracelet little section at the front there, what I actually did is I did exactly the same thing, but instead of making the loop, if I turn it over, you'll see it's wrapped. And then what I did is I threaded these onto beading thread and threaded the beading thread through the back of the abalone there. And with the excess wire, I just wrapped it around that first pearl, so it captures it there. So it's the same technique, but just finished off in a different way. Okay? So if I move that out of the way. So for this now, what we're going to do is we're going to cut off a section of that. So what you should do really is work from the reel, so you're not sort of wasting anything. Cut off a section there. You've got that now to make earring findings or whatever you want to with. And now here, use the larger part of the round nose pliers, and I'm going to make a little loop and sit that little loop underneath there. So that's going to, oh sorry, I'm waving my arms around.
That's all right, Jan.
I'm dancing, you see.
I won't
that's what
class
it
that
is.
as a mistake, don't worry.
Thank you. So can you see that?
Yes.
So I've got that little loop there.
We can see.
And then all I did is take some of the 0.4.
Beautiful.
Take
Oh,
one
the 0.4 will go through the pearls.
0.4 go through the pearls,
So
no
you said
problem
you used
at all.
beading thread.
For the bracelet I did,
Yeah.
but for the wrapping on the pearls I used the 0.4.
Okay, fair enough.
So just take a pearl and pop in some 0.4, and then all we're going to do is drop that through the centre of there, and hopefully, if I've gauged it right. So what I would probably do is make that hole there a little bit bigger, so that sits a little bit snugger in there and it's not sitting so proud. So what I would do is take the round nose pliers and just rework it. But you can do that because you've got the sterling silver. And then all we're going to do is just wrap that around. Sorry, take those out there. Hold it in place. Hold it in place with your finger, and then just stitch that in. So just take that, stitch it around. So that I'll just do one on that side. Again, hold it in place so it's nice and tight, and stitch that around. Sorry, my eyes are. I just pull that out of the way. I can't see where. There we go. Sorry.
That's all right.
Sorry. There we go. And then hold that in place there and give that a good pull.
Are you having a bit of a sugar crash? Because I am.
Yeah, I feel a bit.
Yeah. All the teams just said they feel really deflated now. Everyone's like, that's too much sugar in that cake. I feel like I need to sleep.
So what I would do
Sorry.
is tie that on there and wrap that round a few more times.
Yeah.
And then, there you go. And then that's the earring. You've got your little loop to hang the earring from. And that's basically it.
Thanks, Jan.
But the bangle, the other one, what I did is I had 2 strips of the 1mm. And then just...
Of course, we've got that coming up in another bundle.
I used a bundle. But you could use the 0.8 with that. And then the 0.8 wrapped around the 2 bands. And every time you add... add a gemstone. I forgot what I'm saying now. You put it through the shell and then wrap around again. Really, really easy.
Awesome. Thanks, Jan. Details on your screen at the moment are for the... don't you dare. Details on the screen for at the moment are for your 95% silver matte pendant bails, which look a bit like a Concorde, which are beautifully brushed, and they're only $12.95 for 3 of those. Awesome.
I was going to go for those then.
Gorgeous, well done. You're very unprofessional today, Jan.
I'm sorry.
Right, okay, let's go see some of your amazing pieces of jewellery. That was a lovely demo, wasn't it? Yeah. Let's go see some of your pieces of jewellery on today's Wall of Fame. Gorgeous. I've got number 256 here. Now let's see if this one can be as professional as the last one, Jan.
Okay, we can do it.
We did very well with the last one. Anne in Bexhill in East Sussex. Hi all. This week I'd like to share a wire-wrapped bracelet I made for myself. It's made using mookaite. Really pretty variation of colours. I've used Estlon thread as well. I posted this photo onto your JM Facebook page and someone kindly suggested I could use beading thread. As I wasn't sure Estlon was the right threading option. I've since tried beading thread. I made a hematite triple wrap bracelet. It works really well. Loving sharing projects and seeking advice on the Facebook page. Great area to get advice. Everything comes from Jewellery Maker apart from the button which came from my stash. Love to all except Jan, from Anne. Awesome, thanks for that, Anne. That's gorgeous.
That's beautiful, isn't it? I love mookaite.
Beautiful.
This is 254. Very well read, I must say, Carol. Well done.
Thank you, thank you.
This is beautiful, and this is from Shirley Harris in Pembrokeshire. And Shirley says, hi all at JM. I had a play today, and this is the result. Ooh. It's beautiful. I used 1mm and 0.4 silver coloured wire, but not sure what the stone is, as found in a box of mixed stones in my stash. I want to learn Viking knit next, so hoping for a win so that I can buy the tools. Good luck to all, and that's from Shirley. Shirley, that's beautiful.
Thanks, Shirley. Gorgeous stuff. Number 257.
Well read.
Very well read, Jan.
Thank you.
This is from Andrew Saunders, number 257. Here's my entry to this week's Wall of Fame. It's a birthday gift that I've created for a very dear friend of mine and my partner's, It's a birthday gift that I've created.
That button's not working again.
It's a birthday gift that I've created for a very dear friend of mine and my partner's who is wheelchair bound, but is an absolute diamond to us and deserves the very best. It's a set of a necklace, bracelet and earrings of Byzantine weave and purple coloured copper and blue dyed quartz. All materials except the clasp and the bracelet, which is from my stash. But this lady is like a rose to us. Oh my word, that's really sweet. Hope it'll be shown as it'll make her birthday. All the very, very best of luck to all the entrants on the WOF, especially me, so I can stock up on some more of my fantastic JM bargains. Thank you for taking the time to show this. Bless you all. Andrew Saunders. Thanks a lot, Andrew. Awesome. Isn't that lovely, making jewellery for lovely people? Bless you. Awesome.
But I must say, you nearly dislocated my shoulder pad then.
No, I didn't.
You did. Shoulder pad nearly hit me. Could have done me some damage.
My shoulder pad.
This is 255, and this is from Christina. And Christina says, haven't sent an entry for months, so here is my entry to the Wall of Fame. It's a lace necklace, pearls, crackle quartz, and chain from JM. Good luck, everyone. Thank you, Carol.
I was just reading it with you.
Is it because you're going to miss me?
It is because I'm going to miss you, Jan.
Close to me.
Why do birds suddenly... Number 258. This is how you can use the beadwood pearls.
Yep.
Sandra Arnold from Jersey. Everyone's singing it at the minute. Hi all at Jewellery Maker. Here's my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It's chrome dioxide and pearls that I bought a couple of weeks ago. I just thought they'd go lovely together along with the sterling silver clasp. All from Jewellery Maker. Hope you like it. Good luck to all, except Jan. Sandra Arnold from Jersey.
There's a lot of love for me out there, isn't there?
Lovely.
There's a lot of love for me out there.
Except Jan. Said it on 2 of those emails there, Jan. Right, what's coming up? Ah, Tanzanite! Oh my word. Tanzanite, it's all right. Time to have a party. Coming up in just a few moments. Please don't go anywhere. Yes, those Tanzanites are as big as they look. 10mm rounds of one of the rarest gemstones on planet Earth. Please don't go anywhere. They're coming up in just a couple of seconds.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B98 9HF. Get making and good luck!
If for any reason you're not satisfied with your purchase, you have the benefit of our no-quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund. If you miss a Jewellery Maker show, then simply go to our YouTube page where you'll be able to find hours of Jewellery Maker footage. Search by show, date or type. Alternatively, search by guest designer by using our playlist page. You can also find hours of tutorials with handy hints and tips to give you inspiration. Our YouTube page is updated on a daily basis, so you can access any show at any time. Stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. If you're new to Jewellery Maker, simply contact our call centre and we'll send you a tutorial DVD and Get Started booklet, all free of charge.
Do you have a question that you need answering?
Well, did you know you can ask to speak to an accredited jewellery professional in our call centre?
Trained by the GIA, you can ask us any gemological question and we'll do our best to help.
We don't just sell gemstones, we know gemstones.
That's why when you buy from us, you're buying with confidence. Buy your genuine gemstones from genuine accredited jewellery professionals.
Did you know that the Jewellery Maker phone number is free from a UK landline? Now you can spend those extra pennies on more shopping.
I tell you what, I am so unbelievably lucky to have this. I mean, someone is looking down on me today. I just cannot believe we have this on today's show. Can't believe it. This is the kind of strand you'd expect to see on the birthday show that we had last week. Or maybe on a Saturday or on a Sunday when arguably we've got our biggest audience figures. Not on a Monday. I mean, this is really, really, really special, and I'm so grateful for it. Thank you so much, everyone who put this in, whoever it was who put this in today's show. I'm absolutely over the moon with this. Tanzanite, wow. I've never come across a gemstone that has had such a huge effect on the people who work with this gem. It has had a bigger effect on presenters and producers here at the Genuine Gemstone Company, excuse me, than any other gemstone I'm aware of. It really, really has. Here at the Genuine Gemstone Company, we must have, I wonder how many presenters we've actually got. I reckon we must have a pool of about, yeah, I was going to say between 40 and 50 presenters. And the majority of presenters that I know, and I don't know all the presenters who work here, but the majority of the presenters who work here own a piece of Tanzanite. One of my very good friends, Ruth, who's actually presenting at the minute, I think, on Gems TV, owns not just one piece of Tanzanite jewellery, but 3 or 4 or 5 pieces of Tanzanite jewellery. I own a Tanzanite pendant. I know that Lucy, who's obviously a presenter on Jewellery Maker, owns Tanzanite as well. Angeline Davis, who is a presenter on Gems TV, her engagement ring is a Tanzanite. Her husband, Nick Davis, owns a Tanzanite ring that he wears as well. Steve Bennett and Sarah Bennett, who are the founders of the Genuine Gemstone Company, own Tanzanite. Ben, who is who's one of the directors on Jewellery Maker, bought a Tanzanite ring for his fiancée. This gemstone has a seriously large appeal to everyone who works for the Genuine Gemstone Company. The fact of the matter is, unfortunately, we don't have a huge amount of it. Now, having said that, we've been able to bring you over the last few weeks a few strands of Tanzanite, which I'm really, really pleased about. And the reason for that is we were very, very keen to be able to bring you as many strands as possible over the birthday show kind of period, over that kind of 5-day period. A lot of it turned up, a lot of it we could bring to you. Unfortunately, not all of it arrived in the country soon enough for us to be able to bring it to you over that holiday, over that birthday celebration. So I've got this strand today. Now, I have never, I repeat, never bought you Tanzanite this big before, ever. I'd be interested to find out, actually, of all the Tanzanite that we bought you on Jewellery Maker, if any of it has been 10mm rounds. I personally have never bought you a strand like this on Jewellery Maker. These are 10mm rounds of Tanzanite. You can tell it's Tanzanite, can't you? You can tell it is Tanzanite just by looking at it. It is unspeakably rare. When Steve Bennett, who, like I say, is the founder of the Genuine Gemstone Company, went to the Hong Kong Gem Show a couple of months ago, which is the world's largest gem show, he was looking for Tanzanite. He was looking to get Tanzanite directly from the Tanzanite mine. He spoke to a mine owner who said, I'm not going to tell you the price point that I want for my Tanzanite. You give me your best offer, and I'll tell you at the end of the show if you've been successful or not. And that's a very clever way, actually, of getting people to bid a very, very high price for Tanzanite. Steve didn't even enter into that conversation with him. He said, look, I'm not going to do that. That's sealed bids. It's going to overinflate the price of Tanzanite. I'm not willing to take part in that. So he actually left the Hong Kong Gem Show with no Tanzanite. That's the world's biggest gemstone show, okay? He previously to that went to India to visit our team over in Jaipur. We've got a huge Genuine Gemstone Company team over in Jaipur to go and see the Tanzanite that they'd managed to source from the Tanzanite mines. Steve didn't buy any of it because it was either badly faceted or it was ridiculous price points per carat weight. Gem quality Tanzanite in some cases, in certain cases, has gone up between 100 and 300% per carat weight in the last year or so. What I've got here is the largest example of Tanzanite I have ever bought you on Jewellery Maker. 300 carats of round 10 mil Tanzanite gems. The price point for this strand, in my personal opinion, is about a third of where I'd like it to be. However, I have never bought you a strand like this before. I doubt I will ever bring you a strand like this again. It's not just because I'm going on maternity leave. I honestly don't think we are going to get Tanzanite like this in again. If we do, fantastic, but please don't expect it, because this is not your everyday strand of gemstones. Today, your strand of genuine Tanzanite, 300 carats, this is your price. The most sensational quality, the most sensational gemstone, and a price point which I think is about a third of where it should be for a Jewellery Maker price, not for what the kind of price points I think you can sell this on for. £197.95. Now, I do understand it is more of a considered purchase. I do totally understand that, and it's not going to suit everyone's budget. However, you have to consider what you're getting. What you're getting here is a gemstone that is amongst the rarest gemstones on planet Earth. It is a gemstone where demand for it is still going up. Supplies of it, though, are depleting, and worryingly so. Jan, a strand of Tanzanite like this, I presume you've never worked with Tanzanite this large before?
No.
Because I've never seen Tanzanite this large before, Jewellery Maker.
No, not in that size. I know we've done it in the 8 mil, and we've done it in the 6, which I've got both of those strands. So if I was at home, I'd be getting this.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful, and just one of those, as we said earlier about the pearls, just adding one of those into a design sort of elevates it in its desirability and its profitability as well, if it's a business that you're running. So the value of it, you know, it just elevates the value of a piece. Just one of those will do that, and they're just beautiful. And the colour is just gorgeous, and it's recognisable as Tanzanite.
You can just tell it's Tanzanite, can't you? We've had somebody text in asking how many there are on the strand. I've counted 41 on this strand, so I'm going to say roughly 40 that you're going to be getting. When you look at a strand like this with 300, I've never auctioned 300 carats of Tanzanite in my life, ever, across any of our channels. And in fact, I don't think there's actually... If this is the largest strand of Tanzanite we've ever had on Jewellery Maker, I'm actually going to make a bit of a. I'm going to stick my neck on the line here. I don't think any presenter at the Genuine Gemstone Company will have ever bought you 300 carats of Tanzanite before. I think this is the first time. I think this is the largest carat weight of Tanzanite we have ever bought you at the Genuine Gemstone Company, and I reckon I'm fairly safe in saying that, because I don't know anyone or anywhere that could offer you 300 carats of Tanzanite in a single opportunity. I don't know anywhere in the world that could offer you that. And if there is anywhere, it's not going to be £197.95p. Let me tell you that. I don't see how it can be. I don't see how it can be. The quality you're going to be getting here, as Jan says, you can tell instantly it is Tanzanite. You can just tell it. You can tell it by looking at it. You can tell it by the incredible fibres within the gemstone. You can tell it by the depth of colour and by the unusual balance of blue and purple. It really is. You can just tell it's Tanzanite. In my personal opinion, what would I do? Okay, if my budget stretched that far, I'd love to get 2 of these strands, keep one and make jewellery with it, and the other one do nothing with it and see what happens to the price of Tanzanite over the next 5 years. If your budget doesn't stretch that far, which I understand £197 is more of a considered purchase, keep half the strand to do nothing with and keep half the strand to make jewellery with. I mean, but you are looking at a strand of genuine gemstones here, the like of which I've never bought you before, the like of which I can honestly say I don't think a single other presenter at the Genuine Gemstone Company will have ever bought you a strand of gemstones like this before. Ever. And I don't think they ever will do again. It's amazing, isn't it? It's just incredible. That is an opportunity, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Well done, everyone. And like I say, if we can bring you more Tanzanite strands like this in the future, then brilliant. But, you know, And obviously with a strand like this, you know, we can't bring you hundreds of these. I had less than 50 chances. I've got lots of people coming through on the phone lines, kind of hovering. I do understand it's more of a considered purchase. I really do understand that. But I do have quite a few of you with this in baskets. Please do check your baskets out. I've got a 30-day money-back guarantee for you as well. Well done. Woo! Okay. Yes. Yes. Yes, I do. Okay. Paul De Beer's on cameras. Hi, Paul. There he is. With his beard. With his big beard. Love that big beard. Do you model it on my beard?
I did.
Yeah.
You know, like the inspiration.
That's it. I'm the inspiration of that beard. Are you going for length, or are you going for kind of?
No.
Are you going for kind of?
I'm just sticking with thickness.
Thickness, yeah. If you went for length, that could be a kind of a Rasputin kind of. It could be quite Rasputin-y.
I do quite like the ZZ Top look.
The ZZ Top look, yeah.
I couldn't wear sunglasses all the time.
ZZ Top do wear sunglasses, yeah. Couldn't do that, could you?
No, not in this job.
No, not in this job. Not in this job. Rightly so. Right, Dion, what do we do now, sweetie? Which I can't. Have I got the right ones here? She's chatting on the phone. Oh, I got them here. Ah, picked up the wrong ones. Sorry. Sorry. You're right, Jan. You're being very quiet.
Yeah, fine. I'm just working on my challenge.
Oh, yeah. How are you doing with your challenge?
Yeah, it's great.
You enjoying it?
Yeah. I'm enjoying everything about today.
Are you?
Yeah, it's great.
Even the cake?
Even
that looks like a cow patch?
Especially the cake.
Awesome. Made Jan a gluten-free cake. Looks like a cow pat.
Tastes delicious.
Looks like a cow pat. Very, very chocolatey. You could regrout your bathroom with it and do fillings with it. So maybe feel a little bit ill. I've had 2 slices. That is more than enough. Right, okay. 95 sterling silver, 2 rose flower spaces. These are new, aren't they? I haven't seen these before. They're brand new. Brand new. They're all 95 sterling silver. 2 beautiful little roses. Let me show you the side of these. See? You've got a little loop on the back of each one of these little flowers. These would make lovely. These would be lovely in a double-stranded bracelet, don't you think, Jan?
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, with some really delicate gemstones.
Yeah.
Just a simple double strand, but having those dropped in would just completely elevate the design, wouldn't it?
Maybe like a black spinel or something.
Oh,
like
that'd look gorgeous, yeah.
How lovely would that be?
Lush.
Yeah.
They're really pretty, aren't they?
They are gorgeous, aren't they? Really, really beautiful. Lovely to be able to bring you findings like these in a double-stranded necklace or a double-stranded bracelet. Use them as little spacer bars. You know the spacer bars that we bought you in the past? They're a little bit like those, aren't they? But just more decorative. Love that little rose quality, that little rose feature. You're going to be getting 10 of these in total, and they are all 925 sterling silver. I'm not expecting a 925 stamp on these because they are a little bit more. Oh no, they've got them. Tell you what, we must have got little miniature mice to put these on there, because how do you do that? Look at that. Look at that 925 stamp on there. Can you see that? The smallest 925 stamp in the world. Can you see it? There. Isn't that amazing? So you've got your 95 stamp on there. Absolutely fantastic. Right, I've been told there's a really, really, really good price point for these, by the way. 10 of these gorgeous spaces in total. Seriously, for 10? Amazing. Have a look at this. You're going to love this. No wonder there's so many of you coming through for these. $14.95. Hey, they'd look great in a ring, don't you think?
I was just going to say that, actually.
Were you?
I was,
Were
honestly.
you really, Jan? Have you just stolen my idea?
No, I was just going to say that, actually, to add those into a ring would be beautiful.
They'd look great, wouldn't they? They're just about the right kind of size, aren't they? Any bigger and they'd be a little bit too big for a ring, maybe. But yeah, they look great.
You could put them in earrings as well. I mean, you could put the top loop could go onto an earring finding, and then you could possibly hang chain then from the the second loop.
What a lovely idea.
So there's lots of different ways that you can use them.
Yeah.
It's really pretty.
Gorgeous. And they're all 925 sterling silver. Please don't forget that. There are certain gemstones you definitely want to use these with, such as your pearls, such as your emerald chain that we've got coming up, maybe your Tanzanite. You know, you could absolutely set them with the pearls that we bought you as well. We've got the Peacock pearls coming up at midday, don't forget. There's so much you can use these with. I keep thinking about these with black spinel though, Jan. I know that you and I both absolutely adore black spinel.
Would look beautiful, wouldn't they?
Wouldn't it just?
They are really, really pretty.
And really versatile.
Really versatile. Because like you say, you can sort of drop them into lots of different designs.
Yeah.
Use lots of different techniques with them. Yeah, they're great. Great little to have in your stash, aren't they?
Couldn't you, as well, on the back, you know how they've got the little loops?
Yeah.
Just feed jump rings through them and just make a gorgeous, just use them as connectors, like individual chain links.
Yeah.
Couldn't you?
Yeah, no reason why you couldn't do that. Perfect. Or if you did a necklace, like you say, if you've got some gemstones, you could just drop those in and use them as connectors. So sporadically sort of drop them into a design. That'd look really nice. So
Yeah,
you've got
nice.
the gemstone and you've got that sort of rose detail.
People from all over the country getting involved with this, all over the world. Deborah in Pennsylvania's come through for these as well. Elizabeth in Warwickshire, Vivian in London, Beryl in Wiltshire, Zena in London, Glenda in Suffolk. Loads. And you're going to get a 30-day money-back guarantee. How about with the Tanzanite? Oh, do you know what? Bring that Tanzanite back. Look at that with the Tanzanite.
Beautiful.
Oh, nestling in there. Yeah, look, they're loving that, aren't they? You could set them that. Oh, I'm getting cramp in my hand. Ow! You could set them that way round, in between the Tanzanites, couldn't you? Have them as little spacers. Yeah. Now, whilst I've just been bringing you these spacers, Dion's had a phone call from upstairs from our manager, Scott Stone. Find him on Facebook. Are you being serious? Can we do that? This one's been taken out of my hands. It's been taken out of Dion's hands as well. I don't know how to break this to you. The Tanzanite we bought you. Do you know what? I've never known this happen before on Jewellery Maker. I've never known this happen. In fact, I didn't even know that we could do this. Can we just clarify what price? Right, everyone who came through to get this strand of Tanzanite and anyone else who wants to come through and get this strand of Tanzanite, 10 mil rounds. I can't actually believe I'm about to say this. The price point was £197.95p. I have never known this happen before. I have never experienced this happening on Jewellery Maker before. We've had a phone call from our manager, Scott, upstairs, who said, do you know what? Because we've only got a few of these left, every single one of you who comes through to get this now, and every single one of you who came through to get this when we bought this to you just a couple of seconds ago, this is your price. Dion is so scared about doing this because I didn't know we were... Right. And because Jewellery Maker is Jewellery Maker, you're kidding me. Okay, right. I know that price still says £197.95 and you're thinking, 169.95, yeah? I think that's what she said. Yeah? Is that right? Okay, so our managers have altered the price on this. I've never known this happen before, which is why it isn't working. I've never known this happen before on Jewellery Maker. We're taking this down from £197.95p to £169.95. If you go onto our website, you'll be able to see the price point has been changed to £169.95. Jan, I've never known that happen before on Jewellery Maker. Have you?
No, not
I've
to
never
my
seen
knowledge.
that happen.
No. And I mean, that price for those is just, it's phenomenal. It's
Do you know
amazing.
what, Jan? You could get two of the Tanzanites off this strand, make them into earrings, and I reckon if you tried to sell them for £169, I reckon you'd sell them.
Yeah.
I can't actually believe we've done that. Let me be clear, we only bought you, we bought you less than 50 chances. When we've got a strand which is of a more considered, price point, but there is a lot fewer of them, it's far more beneficial for us as a channel rather than having, I don't know, 10 left and playing the strand again. It's far more beneficial for us to be able to bring you a strand like this at a far, far lower price with a £28 saving. Okay, it's far more beneficial for us to do that because it's a better use of our time, which is why the price point has been taken down. I know that sounds really kind of businessy, but that's basically the upshot of it. So rather than this strand being played again when we've got maybe 7 chances left and doing it for £197.95p, our management team, and I didn't even know that we could do this. This doesn't bode well for the future, does it? I didn't even know we could do this. They've actually taken the price down. So £197.95 was your original price point. If you look on our website now, the price point has gone down to £169.95p. If you come through and get this now by calling us, you will only be paying £169.95. Everyone who has come through to get this already today will only be paying £169.95p. It looks like they're all going to sell out. This is absolutely amazing. I've never known this happen before in Jewellery Maker. That is amazing. So the price on your screen there is the wrong price. The price point you will be paying and have paid is £169.95p. Just the yummiest Tanzanite ever. I've just seen some on another website for £399 for 138 carats. Jamie spoilers, keep it coming. Love you. Do you know what? Thank you so much for that. There's 300 carats of Tanzanite here for £169.95p. That price is wrong. £169.95p. Whereas the lady who just texted in has just seen 138 carats for a lot more. I can't quite believe that. I can't quite believe we've done that. You've got to check your baskets out, everyone. And I'll just clarify again, the price point on your screen is incorrect. The price point has been taken down by a management team. I'm sorry that it's not showing the right price point there. It's just because I've never known this happen before in Jewellery Maker. It's £169.95p. I've never known that happen before. That's really, really, really unusual. But I can see where they're coming from. If we're left with maybe 7 or 8 strands of this incredible strand of Tanzanite, it's far, far, far more beneficial for us as a channel and far better use of our time for us to take the price down if we can, than to play it again at £197.95p. It's amazing. I don't make the rules here, but that is amazing. If every single one of you who's got this in your baskets at the minute checks out, I'm going to have about 10 people missing out. Please check your baskets out. We had less than 50 chances to start off with. I've got even fewer now. Well done, everyone. That is amazing. Jan, do you wish you were at home right now?
Definitely, because I was I mean, at the original price,
£197, yeah.
I mean, for me, that would have been, I would have been able to make profit. I mean, and lots of from that. But obviously, taking that money off, for me personally, it's just a gravy strand.
It is, isn't it?
I don't like to use the word gravy when you're talking about Tanzanite because it's so beautiful.
But it is pure profit,
isn't
it?
From a business point of view.
Yeah.
And I know not everybody makes jewellery for business, but for me personally, definitely a profit maker. And even more so now that's happened.
I honestly can't believe that. That is a first for me on Jewellery Maker. When the management have phoned downstairs and said, do you know what, £197.95, we've got a few strands left, do you know what, stuff it, let's just take the price down. So that price there is incorrect. The price point you will be paying, and every single one of you who has come through to get this already, you don't have to do anything. If you've already come through to get this, the price will be altered in your basket. £169.95p. That is my absolute pleasure. Amazing. Coming up at midday. I've never said that word. It's coming up at midday. This. Yeah. Peacock pearls. Ah, yeah.
Was that a peacock sound you just made?
That was a peacock noise, Jan.
I thought it was.
Were you wondering what that was?
I sort of recognised it actually.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Friend of mine, my best friend Jess, her mum and dad live, her mum and stepdad live just next door to Warwick Castle. And I remember staying at her house when I was little. And this is quite an interesting, well, no, it's not very interesting at all. And when I used to have dreams at night time, I used to dream of peacocks because you can hear them at night time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Do they fly? Do peacocks? I think they do, don't they?
Yeah.
They don't fly very far though. It's a bit like a chicken.
We used to have peacocks in the house, the last house we lived in, and we got a tree, and they were always forever flying into the tree.
Really?
And they'd sit in the tree and make this noise constantly.
Do they fly properly?
I've only sort of seen them. They do fly, obviously, not quite.
Have they
like
got wings as well as a tail?
Well, if they fly, they must have. They haven't got any
Well,
wings, have they?
yeah, but where's the wings?
Well, there. At the where birds' wings are, either side of their body, I would imagine.
No, I know that, but I guess with peacocks, you concentrate on the tail, don't you?
Yeah, possibly.
Well, don't you?
Yeah.
I've never noticed a peacock's wings.
But they obviously fly because they were in the tree, and I didn't see them climbing. They hadn't got a rope or anything. Got a rope
ladder. Have you ever noticed a peacock's wings? Because I haven't. I've only ever seen the tail. They can't just fly with the tail. That would be kind of.
They go around in
weird,
circles,
wouldn't it?
wouldn't they?
What a strange conversation.
Yeah.
Right, where are we going now? Yeah? 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 I got it here, honey. Right. I've never seen anything like this before on Jewellery Maker, have you? Look at this. Jan doesn't even know what it is yet, and I've already got her attention.
It's pretty.
You can tell it's silver, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell it's 95 sterling silver. 95 sterling silver, 3-flower magnetic stopper. I think that is a really rubbish description for what this actually is, because a stopper. What would you envisage a stopper as? I mean, it's yes, that's exactly what I was thinking, Ryan. Something you shove in the top of a wine bottle.
Yeah.
Stopper. Like that. What this is so much more. You've got your 95 sterling silver quality. You can tell it's sterling silver, okay? And I'm holding on to it by this kind of bail feature here. Look at that. See that? Yeah? Look at this.
Oh.
It's magnetic, Jan.
That's so cool.
How amazing is that?
Why is that called a stopper?
I don't know. I've no idea. I've no idea why it's called a stopper. I think it's the weirdest description in the world. But do you know what? That is absolutely awesome. Do you know when you've got to find it? Oh, do you know what? It's my birthday on Saturday, and my mum and my mother-in-law and my husband bought me lots and lots of lovely smellies and things. I mean, it's quite difficult to know what to buy for a woman who's kind of 9 months pregnant. You can't exactly buy her a bikini, can you, or also nice clothes. So it was a bit difficult to know what to get me, and they bought me some beautiful smellies and moisturisers and stuff like that. This one company that they bought some of the bits and pieces from really focuses a lot of money and a lot of research into their packaging and how the packaging feels, how it sounds when you turn and when you screw a lid onto that product. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? You know when makeup, you know when you buy some really nice makeup and you close the compact and it sounds beautiful, and you can tell there's lots of research that goes into kind of the way makeup makes you feel and the way it sounds, the way that it feels in your hands. There's obviously so much research which has gone into this, because this is the most beautiful sound. Listen to this, listen to this, listen to this. Ready? Oh, sorry. Hang on, whoa. Once more. Does that sound beautiful? You can just, it sounds like quality, doesn't it? And it's all down to this spring mechanism here. Whoops. And the fact that it's magnetic as well. You've got a little magnet there as well. And it just clips like that. Now, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, right, what am I going to use that for? A brooch? A pendant? A carrier? You could transform pieces of jewellery with this, couldn't you, Jan? There's so much you can use this for.
It's just beautiful, isn't it?
Excuse me.
You could even just put it onto your lapel. If the magnet sort of went through the through sort of material.
Even onto my game show host jacket.
I don't know.
Let's have a look. Stop it. Here we go. Let's see if it works. Yeah, it gets a bit lost on my sequin top, but yeah, you get the idea.
But if you've got a black jacket maybe and had that on your lapel, that'd look beautiful, wouldn't it? But just as a pendant, so if you've got an array of necklaces, but you could just drop that onto any necklace, couldn't you?
You really
because
could.
of the magnetic and the way that the bail opens.
What about with the Tanzanite? I wonder if it would work with the Tanzanite, because if you made a Tanzanite necklace, oh my word! Oh my words!
How beautiful is that? Gosh.
Oh my words!
It's stunning, isn't it? So pretty.
Oh my word! What about with the pearls? What about with the peacock pearls that we've got coming up in like half an hour? Look at these! Look at these! Look
but
at
that's the beauty of it. If you've got all those in a necklace, a plain necklace, you can just swap and change it around. Yeah.
Oh yeah! Look at that! Now, Jam. Loads of people, sorry, you're about to do something then, but sorry, I'm going to interrupt you. Mark Smith, who's one of our guest designers, often says, by adding on a 925 sterling silver clasp, and I'm just talking about a clasp, so a physical clasp on your necklace or bracelet, if it's in precious metal, you can add on between £5 and £10, depending on the clasp.
Yeah.
This...
Oh, wow.
So much more, because look at the detailing on it. It's much more than a. This is an embellishment. This is a real luxury.
Yeah.
This isn't a mechanic. I suppose it could be a mechanic if you wanted it to be, but it's so much more than a mechanic. An absolutely beautiful 925 sterling silver clip there. That is amazing.
And again, because it's so beautiful and it's sterling silver, it's going to complement the gemstones that you clip it onto. For me, that's how I would use it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's going to complement the pearls and the Tanzanite and all the gemstones that you've got, and it's just going to add so much to that design, isn't it?
Beautiful. Now,
stunning.
Price point for this is absolutely exceptional, considering how much sterling silver there is in it. I've been interested to find out actually how much sterling silver there is in here. I bet it's pretty close to the kind of the level where you need to start looking at hallmarking. It's almost 6 grams of sterling silver. My goodness me. I reckon that is one of the single biggest pieces of sterling silver I've ever bought you on Jewellery Maker. I mean, that is one of the single biggest, chunkiest pieces of... Just to put it into perspective, some of the rings that we sell on our sister channels don't even contain this amount of sterling silver, and they've got loads of sterling silver in. You know, that is amazing. Right, amazing price point. You're going to love this. How about under £20? £12.95p.
Ooh. See, I'll be buying multiples of those.
So would I.
I'll be getting at least 4 of those.
And if I did a craft store, I'd just sell them individually.
Yeah. And what you could do, you could display them on the necklaces and sort of show how you can transform. You know, that's just beautiful. Stunning.
Tink says these clip onto shoes and everything. They had one on similar the other day. Sheila wore it on her ear. There you go. Yes, clip on earrings. Why not? Hi all, buy 2 and put on shoe fronts. We'll miss you, Carol.
Yeah.
That's from Sandra. Thanks, Sandra. Handbags, shoes. Yeah, great idea. Belinda says you could use it at the front of a double length strand for a quick, easy necklace. Yeah. So if you just got a single strand of gemstones that you want to put around your neck, instead of tying it in a knot, just connect it together with this, and you've got a ready-made kind of pendant to kind of bring it together. That's amazing. Absolutely.
I was going to say, if you got the Tanzanite from was it the first kit? The
yeah,
double
the
strand,
chips.
the chips. You could do that. You could fold that over and put that in the centre, and that would be great, wouldn't it? It's a piece of jewellery already done.
I love that.
Seconds.
Absolutely love I love the versatility of that. And in fact, the first kit is at the bottom of your screen there. With the kit had the Tanzanite in, the moonstone, the 2 strands of silver-coloured hematite as well, plus your findings, plus your extra 5 lots of beading thread as well. That was just $34.95. That's at the bottom of your screen if you want to add that kit onto your order, by the way, because that's the Tanzanite that Jan was talking about. But you know, if you just make a single necklace like this, see, isn't that lovely?
Beautiful. Gorgeous, isn't it?
I love that. I really, really, really love that. Well done. Most of you are multi-buying, which is why the quantity is kind of jumping around a little bit, but that is just wonderful. I can't get over that. That is amazing. There's so much silver in there. It's got a 925 stamp on it as well on the back of the little lever bit. Just there. On the back of the lever. Just about to see that. Gorgeous. Well done, everyone. Right. final kit. Who's the final kit? Final kit. Who's the final kit? Woo! Final kit. You'll miss me when I'm gone. Hey? Final kit for a while. Final kit for a while. Obviously, I'm only going to have 2 weeks off. Now I'll be back. Is Vicky back in next week? She's doing some overtime next week. You can jog on. There is no way. I went back after 2 weeks. No way. Right, Jan. I can't be bothered to come over to you. I'm just going to sit here.
Do you want to bring it over there?
Bring it all over here. No, I'm going to come over. Of course I'm going to come over. Right, Jan.
I love this kit.
It's really out of breath today. I think everything's just been pushed.
Do you want to sit over this side?
No, that's right. I'll just slump over the desk. Yeah, I'm fine. If I start to go really pale, then just go to a break or something. I don't know. I'll be all right. So, final kit now, Jan.
Yep.
What can you say?
I absolutely loved the kit.
I bet you do.
When I saw it and I saw the headband, because I love making headbands.
I know you do.
I saw the headbands, I saw the wire, I saw the shell pearl, the flowers. It's just lush. Lush, 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 lush.
It is absolutely gorgeous. There's shell pearl, plain rounds in 6 and 8 mil. Look at this.
They're beautiful, aren't they? And they're they've almost like frosted.
Do you know what? I was just thinking that. It's a really unusual quality of shell pearl, isn't it? You're right.
It's got sort of like a really soft hue to it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful quality. As you can see from this piece here, you're also going to be getting flowers. Now, you're getting 3 designs of flowers. These ones here, 5 of those. 5 of these. Okie dokie. And 5 of these. And they're all shell. Now, these ones here have got a hole drilled all the way through the pearl, all the way through the shell. And so have these ones here. You're getting 5 in each design. These rose ones, though, which I'm just going to get it for you, are half drilled. I don't think I've ever bought you half drilled flower shaped beads before. They are just awesome. So you can't see the drill hole from the front, but you can definitely see it from the back. And how Jan has used these is ingenious. It really, really is. And we'll see how she's used that in just a few moments. Now, these carved flowers of shell are extremely difficult to make because shell, as you may or may not know, I mean, if you walk on the beach and you walk on shell and you pick shell up, it's a fairly brittle quality, isn't it? To be able to bring you not just a faceted or a cut shell quality, but a carved shell quality is incredibly difficult, okay? These are all very, very three-dimensional. The detailing on the petals is absolutely beautiful. I'll just show you an example of it. So you're getting 5 in each design. I'll just show you each one. The three-dimensional quality of these is absolutely exceptional, isn't it? And it really is just that. You're getting this wonderful detailing, this wonderful pin precision quality. 5 in each one of these designs, okay, with your 2 strands of shell pearl. As well as all that, you're also going to be getting 5 of your rose gold coloured hairbands, which goes so well with the shell pearl and the shell, plus a load of wire. Okay, a load of wire. 10 metres of 0.4mm gauge copper wire, 10 metres of 0.6mm gauge super soft copper wire, 10 metres of, oh sorry, I beg your pardon, 10 metres of 0.25mm gauge copper wire, and 10 metres of 1mm. So 0.25, 0.4, 0.6 and 1mm gauge copper wire. That is more than enough to make all of these pieces of jewellery, whether you're doing lovely embellished bits like this and beautiful framework, okay, or if you're doing something really clever like wire wrapping these flowers onto the necklace. You've got wires for all uses and for all types of designs. Now, the price point of this kit is amazing, okay? It is brilliant, okay? You've got your 2 strands of shell pearl, your 5 hairbands, your 40 metres of wire, your 15 shell flowers. Shall I show you the price point that we were going to take this to today? And I got loads of you who are happy to pay $34.95, by the way. Loads of you. We're taking this under 30. Here's your deal today for this kit. Final kit for today's show. Final kit for me for about 9 months. Let's make it happen. $29.95. Amazing. Now, Jan, a lot of this jewellery, especially the hairbands, would have taken you quite a while to make. Having said that, I could only actually spot maybe 2 pieces of jewellery that I'd consider selling for £29.95. Everything else I'd consider selling for way more. This beautiful tiara here on the end, which Kerry's just showing us here. I mean, quite a simple design, very economical with your wire and your gemstones, but my word, it's just beautiful quality, and it's because of all these different gauges of wire, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's
that you're able to make these.
Because you've got all, for me, the essential gauges there. You can you could go in any direction with them. You know,
that's beautiful.
They're just great. I mean, that headband, I'd be selling that for about £25.
Really?
20. The flower one.
Really, this one?
The flower on the end.
That one there, £20?
Yeah, £20-25.
Oh, that's really conservative. Sorry, I was expecting way more than. Really?
But like you say, there's hardly anything in there, and it doesn't take a lot of time.
I'm just thinking about how much people pay for that at a wedding fair, though.
Oh, if you was at a wedding fair, I mean, maybe that would probably go up to about £30, depending on where you sell it.
That's amazing. I really do.
I mean, this one. Sorry, I was going to say.
Sorry, no, it's fine, darling. Go for
that one, because there's a lot more sort of work involved in that one. So you've got to factor that in.
That's beautiful, Dan. I love that. Hi ladies, I love this kit, but I don't tend to make headpieces. Is there another way I could use the headbands so I can justify buying it? Much love, Anonymous.
Yeah, well, if I take this one for instance, I mean, I can't turn it around now because I've actually wrapped it on, but if you use that as a necklace and you sort of angled that the other way, so it was flat, so you could wear that sort of like that on the neckline.
Ah, nice idea.
When you wire wrap these on, sort of, instead of it going sort of that way to the band, that way, when you wear it, that would then sit against the neckline. Yeah. So you can use them as neckbands as well. So there's other ways of using them.
Yeah, absolutely. Or you can make it into like a talk style necklace if you want to, and have the open bit coming around the front. You know, it's entirely up to you. We do have queues on the phone lines. I've got lots of people coming through for this kit. It is an absolute beauty. Now we're going to see how Jan has set these half drilled roses, because half drilled shell. A little bit tricky to kind of, more trickier to set, but you've managed to do it really beautifully. In this pair of earrings here, Jan, what have you done?
Well, I think, to be honest with you, all I did with those, I took a head pin, I made a little sort of right angle with the head pin to fit into the hole, and then put that in and just shaped the head pin around, and then used some of the hypo cement just to fix that to it. So that's a really simple pair of earrings. So I mean, really easy, really easy.
With this rose here, which again is half drilled, only 5 of them are half drilled. The other 10 are going to be drilled all the way through, so it's just great to know how to do this. Jan has actually made a little fine to go on the back, and you've just glued it on, haven't you?
Yeah, so all I did is I just made a little spiral with a loop on the top, and then just glued that again with the hypo cement.
Beautiful.
And that just allows you then to add that to, you could drop that into any design then.
But it's this ring that we're actually going to see the technique on. Look at this. Jan has prong set one of these roses. How amazing is that? Check that out. Isn't that amazing?
That's so pretty. And I like the fact then that it's not drilled all the way through, because if you want to make rings with them, you've just got that flower, haven't you?
Now how do we do this, Jan?
Okay. It is a really easy.
You say that.
It is.
But you could mess up.
No.
Could do, Jan. Never say never.
Well, okay.
The last technique with me for about 9 months. Don't go messing up.
Okay. What I did is I used the 1 mil. It was 1 mil, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, the 1 mil. And I've taken 2 lengths. You only need enough that's going to go around your finger and maybe 1 inch on top of that. But I've just taken a little bit more than we need. Then we've got the 0.4. So I've got the 0.4 there. Take one of them and just hold that with your finger and just wrap around. So I've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times around. And squishy those up just so that they're nice and neat. And then what we're going to do, we're going to add in the second one. And just bring those together. And what we're looking at creating is the band of the ring, sort of like that.
Sorry, Jan, just very quickly. I just need to clarify some information. Just so you know, you are going to be getting 3 packs of the carved flowers as part of this kit. I think on the website it's only showing 2, did you say? Yeah, but you are going to be getting 3 packs, so you are going to be getting 15 of the shell flowers, not just 5. Not just 10. You're going to be getting 15. Lovely. Thanks, Jan.
Okay. So I've wrapped around that top one 5 times, dropped in the second band, and then I'm going to wrap around that 3 times. Yes. This is a simple weaving technique that I know a lot of people use and have used. So all I'm going to do then is just go round, cut that top one 5 times.
She's going very well so far, Jan.
5. So you're back to there, and then round 3 times. And as you go along, you can just sort of squish them together so it's nice and neat, and then take some pliers and just sort of squish them into place. And you're just going to continue that, and you just keep going and keep going until you've got a length like this. There we go. Here's one I prepared earlier. And what you want, you're looking for a length that's going to fit around the ring mandrel for the ring size that you want. So I know that that is the size that I want. So that's going to fit around there. And these sections that you've woven are going to sort of meet just there at the top.
Beautiful.
Okay? So to cross them over, what we're going to do is just open these a little bit, a little way, and we're going to cross them over so that they cross there. Okay? So pop that back on the ring mandrel, and then you can push that down. So there.
Sorry, can you hear that screaming?
Yes.
Dio's got cramp. What a palaver! Stretch it! Stretch it! It's that chocolate cake giving you cramp.
That's what it is.
Hate cramp.
It's not nice, is it? So all I've
sorry,
done...
Jan, sorry.
Okay.
Carry on. Yes, if you could quieten down, please, in there, Dion.
So we've pushed those down, and then I've just wrapped around the 0.4 that you had left over from your weaving.
Lovely.
Just around that section there, just to hold that in place. And now what we're going to do is space these out so that they're sort of even and flat.
Because well, that's a pretty ring.
So that's going to sit on there. Okay. And now with the wire that you've still got here, what I did just to make sure that it doesn't sort of the band doesn't come unwrapped, wrap around that one a couple of times, move over to the next, wrap around that a couple of times, to the next, just to secure all the wires in place. No other reason than that really. So it's not decorative, so you don't have to worry too much. It's going to be hidden underneath, and that's all I did. I just did that round a few times, and then you can snip that off there. So now you've got the base for your ring, your shell pearl to sit on.
Beautiful.
Now what we're going to do is we're going to sit that, just make sure everything's nice and flat. That's going to sit just there. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold that with my fingers just there in place.
Yeah. And
then start by pulling over the wires. And then move over to the next one. Until you've got them sort of fixed in place, it is going to move. So I've moved that over a bit too far, so I'm going to pull those back to make sure it stays central. There and there.
Someone's saying, Jan, for the previous texter the other week, I think I saw Debbie Bulford use the headbands as a butterfly embellishment. They were fabulous. Love Elaine in Essex.
You can use them as bangles
nice.
As well. You can sort of
really,
bend them for
bend
bangles.
Them that much?
Yeah, I've used it before and used them as bangles.
Ooh, nice idea. It gives you an idea about how to use the headbands if you're not necessarily a headband person. Sorry, Jan.
That's okay. So what I've done is I've bent those all the way over, so we know that that is going to hold that in place.
Beautiful. Okay.
Doesn't look very neat, but there you go.
It doesn't, Jan. It looks organic.
Yes. And then what we're going to do, because round here, around the petals, you've got this sort of little ridge all the way around. We're going to sit the prong into that little ridge there.
Lovely.
So if you just go round and just sort of cut.
There.
I love my flush cutters. Cut a little section. You don't want too much. If you're a bit nervous about cutting it at that stage, cut it a little bit longer, and then you can just sort of snip down millimetre at a time.
Don't mess up, don't mess up.
No. Oh, don't say that, you made me nervous now.
There's that.
Right, so now
Lovely.
you've got the ring sort of there.
That looks awesome.
And
Love
now
it.
all you need to do is hold it in place, take some pliers, round nose pliers, or however you want to do them, and you just literally squishy that in place. I'll do that side, turn it around and do the opposite side. Squish that, turn that over so far, and then just use your pliers just to squishy that down, and then do this side, over and down, and then the very last one there, just push that into place there.
Such a pretty design.
And, there's a little ring.
Yay!
I just think they look beautiful. I think the
They
shell
do, don't
goes.
it? And this one fits me. I should be taking this one home.
There you go.
Beth says, beautiful kit. Carol will miss you. Loads of good luck and all the best. We'll be counting the days for your return.
Yeah.
Beth and baby Sophia in Tyne and Wear. Ah, thanks, love. Tyne and Wear.
Well, look, that one fits me as well.
Hey?
I've got one each now.
High five, Jan, because I tell you what, you are making fewer and fewer mistakes these days.
Yeah.
That's really amazing, isn't it?
I'm getting
Good
better.
text. Lizette in Germany says, does this technique also work with other gemstones that don't have so much an even surface?
Yeah, it's the technique that I use all the time on lots of gemstones. Cabochons, if you've got some small cabochons, perfect for that. It's just great. It's just this, because you've got that little ridge, it fits into there, but with the cabochon, you just need to make sure that they're all the same size, but it'll fit on and hold on exactly the same way. Yeah.
Perfect. Thanks for that, Jan. That's gorgeous. Beautiful ring. Beautiful. Right, okay, let's go and see some of your designs on the Wall of Fame. Oh, Jan. Now, this is my last Wall of Fame for about 9 months.
Right.
The pressure is on.
It's got to be good.
Don't mess up.
Right. This is...
I'm professional. I want you to be just as professional as me, please.
This is 259, and this is from Sharon. Sorry, I don't know where Sharon is. Hi all at JM. This is my first entry ever to the Wall of Fame. Well, welcome Sharon, that's beautiful. I've been very ill for a while now, and I've watched the show from home and from my hospital bed. And the nurses and patients have been telling me to enter my work in the show for ages. So here it is. All the findings are 925 sterling silver from JM, and the gems are from a bead scoop, also from JM. I made it for a lady who was visiting her gran, who was going to be 95 the next day, and she absolutely loved it, thank God. He's hoping for a win, as the staff and patients all want me to make them things. Also, I would like to thank Carol and guest designer Jan for making me laugh so much, and hope that Carol has an easy birth.
Yay!
Oh, thank you, Sharon, and I hope you're feeling better. That is beautiful.
Hope you're feeling better, sweetie.
Oh.
Right, number 262. This is from Julia Taylor. Hi, everyone. Recovering in bed after my birthday yesterday and watching Jewellery Maker. Are you recovering because it was your birthday? Or have you been poorly? I don't know. Or because you're watching Jewellery Maker? I don't know. Here is this week's entry made using antique bronze wire in 1 and 0.6 and 0.4 mil gauge wire, with small appetite nuggets and as usual from Jewellery Maker. Good luck to everyone, and hoping for a win, Julia Taylor. Thanks, Julia. That's gorgeous. Nice colour combo there.
Beautiful. Well presented as well, I must say.
Thank you.
And here we have 260, and this is from Shirley. And Shirley says, hi all at JM, this is my entry to the this week's Wall of Fame. It's a ring made from 0.8 copper wire and 0.4 silver coloured wire with banded agate, all from JM. Best wishes to Vicky and Carol. Hope they don't have to wait too long for the new arrivals. Loves the show. That's from Shirley. P.S. Tell Carol to leave Jan alone. Oh, thank you, Shirley. She didn't actually say that, but
thank you, Shirley.
I know you were thinking it, Shirley. That's beautiful. Oh, top drawer drops.
Top drawer drops. You gonna nick that design idea?
Might do.
She's terrible. Number 2, so you should see it before the show, Wall of Fame. She's like, oh yeah, I'll have that one. Yeah, I'll have that one as well. Number 263, this is from Alex in the Forest of Dean. We've had loads of texts from you today, Alex, as well, so I know you're watching. Good morning all! I've attached a photo of an abalone pendant and matching earrings I've made this afternoon. The large abalone arrived in the post this morning and I've teamed it up with hearts that I already had. I just couldn't resist making immediately. Anybody wavering about using it, don't. It's gorgeous. Everything including the findings is from Jewellery Maker, of course. I don't go anywhere else for my supplies as JM is completely reliable and a pleasure to deal with. Thank you, darling. Check in the post. The pendant is long and I've added a heart on an extender chain and at the back of the necklace for extra detail. The abalone colours are breathtaking. Thank you. If this gets seen by Carol, lots of luck. Please come back soon, but obviously when you've rested up and after the new arrival. Without doubt, I owe my jewellery making progress to the laughs and learnings I have had watching Carol addictive television. Really? Could we see the Valencia airport at some point? No, she's actually written. She has actually written this. She has actually written that. You texted earlier on. Yes, I've already done my Alicante airport impression. Once is enough per show. Thank you, Alex, darling. That's really sweet of you.
That's beautiful, isn't it?
A lot of love in the room today. A lot of love. Lovely jewellery, isn't it?
Stunning. And this is
the final one.
Oh.
Don't mess up.
Okay. And this is from
Lachlan.
Lachlan. Hello all at JM. This is my next attempt of the Wall of Fame. The shell star is from a bead scoop and ribbon from my stash. You all make a great show for us to get inspired and entertained. And I'm going to have bruises there now.
No, you're not.
I am. I'm going to be bruised all over.
Wow.
Good job I got my shoulder pads to
I know, they're massive shoulder pads, proper.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh, Carol, that's the last one.
You have to behave yourself now, aren't you?
I am.
Right. But we all know how shy and timid you are, whatever you were described as earlier on. Clearly somebody doesn't know you at all. Shy.
Little old me.
So shy. Right, what's coming up next? The Peacock pearls are coming up in just a couple of moments. Don't go anywhere!
Jewellery Maker have an extensive range of DVDs for all abilities. Each of our mediums has an introductory DVD to help you get started. If you're already an experienced jewellery maker, we have a collection of projects and more advanced DVDs to take your designs to the next level. We are always filming new DVDs with our specialist guest designers, so visit our website for more information. Do you need a helping hand to get started with Jewellery Maker? Are you stuck for ideas and need inspiration? Then visit our Jewellery Maker website, where you can find our video tutorials. Expand your knowledge and skills with these easy-to-follow jewellery making demonstrations. Whether you're a beginner, hobbyist, or business owner, there's always something new to learn. It couldn't be easier. Simply click and learn some new jewellery making techniques.
Did you know that every individual gemstone in our Gems of Distinction collection goes through a 7-stage intricate process to get from the rough to a beautiful bead?
Pearls are classic. I mean, who doesn't love pearls? You look at them, they look elegant, they look classy, and they make elegant, classy jewellery when you're creating with them. I think right from the whitest of white pearl to the peach pearl, they're always stunning, and anybody can wear them. They're one of my favourites. You see them, don't you, in expensive jewellers, covered in diamonds. Diamond and pearls are the classic duo, and that's why I love pearls.
Pearls are always a huge seller on Jewellery Maker, and I think it's because there's a a huge amount of emotional attachment to them. I think whatever walk of life you come from, whatever your age, you always associate pearls with maybe someone who's worn pearls before you, maybe your grandma, maybe your mum. So there's always that emotional attachment to pearls, and they can be classic, they can be contemporary, they can really be whatever you want them to be, and definitely one of my favourite gemstones.
Are you new to jewellery making? Then tune in to our Designer Inspiration Show every day between 1 and 5 for our new 2 sections. We'll help you get started and give you all the knowledge and inspiration you need. Also, we'll be introducing you to a new medium every day. Whether you're a beginner or intermediate, we've got everything you need to get you started with a new hobby. The Designer Inspiration Show, only on Jewellery Maker.
Right. I've got a strand of gemstones. I've got a strand of gemstones in front of me here that is extremely special. Can I just clarify, is this new? I think it's brand spankers. I have had the privilege of working on Jewellery Maker for a number of years now. Before I was on Jewellery Maker, I was on our sister channels on Gems TV many years ago, and we had, and probably still have, a collection of pearls called the Tahitian Pearl collection, and they feature genuine freshwater culture pearls from one of the most remote areas of the world, Tahiti, which is part of the French Polynesian Islands. If you actually get a globe and you look at where Tahiti is, it's about as far away from any landmass than any other island. It is literally in the middle of nowhere, wherever in the world you are, and we have been able to source Tahitian pearls in the past, which have been absolutely fantastic, and it's been a real privilege to be able to have them. The only examples of Tahitian pearls I've ever bought you in the past have been in solitaire rings, solitaire pendants, earrings where you're getting one in each ear, and you know, that really is it. Because they are so rare, they demand a really considered price point, and rightly so. They're natural, you know, they're very special indeed. With the strand of pearls I have in front of me here today, and I'm gonna, you've got the opportunity to come in and get, as you can see, we've only got 100 chances, okay, and that is down to the main reason being that these pearls are very large indeed. They're 9 to 10 millimeter genuine freshwater culture pearls. They are peacock pearls, so they're dyed, okay? If these were Tahitian pearls, I can honestly say you would be looking at a strand of pearls which on Jewellery Maker would probably be even, they'd probably be between £200 and £400. And I think that would be a really conservative Jewellery Maker price. Because they are genuine freshwater culture pearls, but they're not Tahitian pearls, they're peacock dyed pearls, we can bring you these for a much lower price point. Now have a look at these beautiful pearls in this necklace here, made by Sue JG, who's one of our budding beaders, who's a lovely lady. She's made this beautiful neckline piece, this stunning bracelet, beautiful macrame goddess bracelet, and these glorious earrings. Quite contemporary settings, aren't they? Really quite, really contemporary settings actually. Do with these whatever you want. These are probably as close to Tahitian pearls as I think you're probably ever going to get on Jewellery Maker. I can't see us ever getting Tahitian pearls. There was talk about 10 weeks ago that we were possibly going to get some Tahitian pearls in stock. I don't think that's come to fruition. I think it's just been it's proven to be too difficult to source them. Because I don't think the price point really comes into the equation. If we could source Tahitian pearls, we would definitely bring them to you, because I think we all understand that the price point would be that much more considered. And, you know, it's proven to date, especially with that strand of Tanzanite, that, you know, you really can see the quality in gemstones. But I think that they're just too difficult to source at the minute. For me, this is probably as close as I'm ever going to get to bringing you Tahitian pearls. Like I say, if this was a strand of Tahitian pearls, in my mind, this entire strand, if it was Tahitian pearls, would have to be nudging £400. And I think that would be a Jewellery Maker price. I don't think that would be the kind of price point you'd see on the high street at all. Because these are peacock pearls, we can bring you this incredible strand with all of this quality, with all of this size, with all of this beauty for this price point here. And it is sensational. Now, as you can see with this strand, they're big, 9 to 10 mil in size. As you can see with this strand though, they're peacock coloured, which means they're blue, which means Dion wants to take the brand down. We want to go down. $34.95, amazing deal, not your price. Here's your deal, $24.95. It's only going to be for the first 100 people who come through on the web and the phone lines. That is it. We've only got 100 of this strand. Once it's gone, it's gone. If you are caller or bidder number 101, it's going to be too late. It's going to be too late. I don't want you to miss out. It should have been $34.95. Today we've taken it down to £24.95. Jan, how does that make you feel?
Not happy.
Yeah, I know. It's one of those price points you look at and you just think, shouldn't really be that price point, should it? I mean, I think just two of the pearls and a pair of earrings you'd easily be able to sell for $24.95, easily. Saving £10 on that price though is pretty amazing, isn't it?
It is amazing, and they are beautiful. The colour is just stunning, isn't it? And like you say, a pair of earrings and you've got your money back, really.
Yeah,
and then
definitely.
You've got the rest
100%.
of the strands to do, you know, as Sue's done there, or whatever you want to do with them. They're just
would
beautiful.
you do classic jewellery with this, or would you do what Sue's done and make some quite contemporary pieces?
Well, you could do both, couldn't you? I mean, for me personally, I know what sells in where I sell, and the classic designs sort of sell. For me, it's a guarantee sale if I do classic. But sometimes it's nice, especially with the coloured pearls, to do a more contemporary design with them. So you can go either way. It depends what you want to do with them, who you're making for. If you're making for yourself, or you're making for a friend, or you're making to sell. It's knowing what your market is, isn't it? It gives you the options to do both.
Doesn't it just? Absolutely beautiful quality here. Really stunning. As Jan says, the price here allows you to arguably multi-buy. It allows you to make contemporary or classic pieces with this. I've only got a few strands left. A lot of you are multi-buying this. You're getting 2s and 3s of this strand, which I'm really pleased to see. We don't have an infinite number of these. We only had about 100 strands. We only had about 100 strands available. I've got them selling out now. Check your baskets out, because they're just gorgeous, aren't they? Absolutely amazing. £24.95. What else would I put these with? Maybe this. Coming up. Emerald with yellow gold plated 925 sterling silver handmade gemstone chain. That is coming up at 12:30. That's coming up in about 20 minutes time. I can't wait to bring you that. That is just stunning. The emerald colour on that is so delicate. That's going to be coming up in about 20 minutes time. Absolutely wonderful. Nina in Kent's just secured 2 strands of this gorgeous strand of peacock coloured pearls. Like I say, the original price point on this was $34.95. We've taken it down to $24.95. Well, Dion has. Amazing. Well done, everyone. Gorgeous. Right. Oh, do you know what? There's only 40 minutes left of the show. Oh, sorry, 50 minutes left of the show. So, although I do need to go on maternity leave, I don't want to go. team. Miss my team. I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss everything. I love work. I love my job. Aren't we lucky?
We're so lucky, aren't we?
Aren't we? So many people hate the job, don't they?
I've been in jobs and I've hated.
Oh, so have I.
I've hated.
I went to the hairdressers when I was 14. I hated it, making tea.
And you just feel you wake up in the morning and you don't want to go to work and things. Yeah, so we are lucky, and I really appreciate that.
Don't get me wrong. I don't like waking up in the morning. I always think, oh, I can't be bothered to get. I can't be bothered to get out of bed. But you know what? I absolutely love my job here. I love it, and I hope they'll have me back. Hope they won't find a replacement for me. Do you reckon they will?
Who could replace you, Carol? There's nobody with that singing voice and that just, Well, you're an inspiration, as it's been shown today.
With all my songs. These are brand new!
Ooh.
Oh, damn, we got all the good stuff today.
Wow.
You're not going to get any of it.
No. Thanks,
Sorry,
mate.
Well, just saying it as it is. See what you see, as I say on catchphrase. So you've got your 95 sterling silver ivy leaf toggle clasps. Now look at these. I've got to kind of hold that like that. There we go. You've got your ivy leaf part with your loop. Okay, with your large loop. Then you've got your toggle bit or your T-bar bit with a little loop on the back. Okay, and I'll just hold that like that, and so you can see the detail. And you've got that kind of detail there. Isn't that gorgeous? Now you could make some really, really funky cufflinks out of these, couldn't you? You could use them as really awesome connectors. This could be used on a pair of earrings, couldn't it? They are absolutely gorgeous. I love all these new sterling silver findings, don't you, Jan?
They're beautiful, aren't they? And it's just nice to have something that's a bit different.
Yeah.
And if you're giving it as a gift, it's nice to have something that people are not going to find everywhere, are they?
No.
You can't go down the high street and.
A lot of people at the minute are making lots of floral pieces that are inspired by flowers in your garden. There are lots of beautiful flowers that are in bloom at the minute, aren't they? Kind of like peonies and things like that, which happen to be my favourite. And to reflect that kind of floral quality, you could use, of course, these beautiful toggle clasps. You don't have to use them as clasps. Sometimes I don't like the descriptions of our findings because they say these are a toggle clasp, but it kind of implies that that's the only thing you can use them for. There are so many other ways in which you can use these findings as well. You don't have to use them as clasps. You don't have to use them as toggles. You can use them for whatever you like. This could be an earring finding. It could be you could weave it into a ring. This could be a T-bar on a cufflink or an individual connector. It's entirely up to you. You're going to be getting 3 of these in total. They are 100% brand new. We've never had them on air before. Here's your price point today for all 3 of these. $12.90. See, these price points as well are amazing, aren't they? They are, aren't they? I mean, I don't know if you can imagine, but in a craft shop or in a somewhere that sells 95 sterling silver, that's the main problem, isn't it? Finding somewhere that actually sells 95 sterling silver. But once you've found that place and you've got an individual toggle clasp, I can imagine $12.95 just for one.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be amazing, wouldn't it? You got 3 of them. Absolutely incredible, isn't it, Becky?
Oh, incredible.
Incredible. Were you even listening to what I was saying? She wasn't even listening to what I was saying. She just knew she had to say incredible. Isn't it? Danny? Carol, you're the crown jewel of Jewellery Maker. Really? We'll miss your jolly ways. Wish you lots of luck and happiness and hurry back. You're the crown jewel in the JM crown. I think of myself as more of a booby prize. Kind of like your lucky dip kind of booby prize. You never know what you're going to get. You never know quite what's going to happen, do you? Or a booby trap. I'm saying booby quite a lot. Anyway, Lynn in Oxford says, "Hi Carol, I'm sneakily watching you at work." Oh, I love that. A bit of stealth Jewellery Maker watching there. Can't miss your last day. We'll miss you, but hope you have a rest and quick birth. Yeah, hopefully not that quick. Yeah, hopefully not that quick. But yeah, speedy, efficient, I think, rather than quick. 5 minutes.
2 weeks is plenty, I think.
A lot of people saying hurry back.
Yeah.
I'm going to need a bit of time off, to kind of, recover and stuff. And
yeah.
I will come back. I promise promise you, I'm coming back.
You come back early, we'll look after you.
Promise you, I am coming back. But it's not going to have to like 2 weeks, all right? I will. I'm going to come back. I've got to come back. I came back last time. I'll come back this time. Shell pearl. I hope they have me back. I'm not going to find out about all the things which I've been doing over the last few months. The scandal. Maybe when I come back, Jan will have stopped making mistakes and be a bit more professional. She'll have upped the game a bit, maybe. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Wonders will never cease.
Yeah.
Miracles can happen.
Yeah, we'll see.
Hey?
We'll see.
How are you getting on with your challenge?
Yeah, great.
Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, it's great.
Some nice pieces there.
I'm enjoying myself. It's just, yeah.
Right. Shell pearl. Jan, don't look at the screen. What did I just say? Oh! No, do you know what? Anyone would have done that. Anyone would have done that. Don't look at the screen. Did you see the size? Don't look at the screen!
I didn't.
Did you see the size on the screen?
No.
What size do you reckon these are? Shell pearls.
10 mil?
12.
12?
12. It's funny, isn't it? You say to anyone, don't look at the screen. Don't blink. You can't stop like some crazy blinking person. 12mm rounds. They're absolutely gigantic, aren't they? White shell pearl, plain 12mm rounds. Absolutely gorgeous. Do you know what? If you want to get that perfect looking pearl neckline piece, and you don't want any kind of perfect, like the pearls that we bought you earlier on. Okay. These pearls here, let's have a look at these two together, because I think it's really important that we do this. These are genuine fresh waterculture pearls here, okay? You can tell that they're genuine fresh waterculture pearls just by the way they feel. They feel cooler on the hand than these, okay? These feel lighter and warmer. These feel cooler, okay? This strand here, genuine fresh waterculture pearl. You can tell it's genuine fresh waterculture pearl because they're not perfect rounds, okay? They've got a bit more of an organic shape. Plus, on some of these, you're going to notice little characteristics on the actual surface of the nacre. Yeah, can you see that there? Like little rings, things like that. Whereas these are smooth, they're flawless, they're absolutely perfect rounds. And if you want to go for that, then absolutely brilliant. There obviously is a difference in price point there because, of course, these are organic and shell pearls are basically reformed. It's reformed shell that's been reformed into a perfect pearl shape. So you will get that difference. But actually, looks-wise, if you want to go for that perfect pearl shape, then go for these. And here's your price point. Wow!
Wow.
I was wondering why we had people coming through to get 2s and 3s of this strand. It's because it's $6.95. What are you doing, Dion? Making it $6.95. She's had lots of that cake that I made, lots of the cowpat cake that I made for Jan. I did like a cowpat, just flat. But you know what? Yeah. Anyway, you don't want to see the cake, believe you and I. It'll make you turn the television off. Ali says, Carol, your return will be the best Christmas present you can give to us. Hint, hint. Steady on. Steady on. Plan on having about 9 months off, so I'll probably be back at January time, maybe. Oh, give me Christmas. Give me Christmas. I worked Christmas Day last year. Give me Christmas off, yeah? You better come back. Don't know who'll miss you more, Jan or me, says Annalie.
Yeah?
You wait, I'll be gone, and a week later she'll be all pally-pally with all the other presenters. Oh, Carol who? Yeah, she was a bit rubbish, wasn't she?
No.
Or she'll start to say, oh, Carol used to bully me terribly, and...
Oh, I hadn't thought about that.
You won't get any more bruised shoulders from where I've been poking you, though, will you?
No.
That is a good thing.
Yeah, I know, but it's not going.
We do get a few angry texts in sometimes. Will you just leave Jan alone? From people.
I know, but we are going to miss you.
Who am I gonna take the mickey out of?
Don't know. You'll have to text me up.
I will, won't I? Send you things in the post. Yeah. Missing you already, Carol. Send us a picture of the new arrival. I will. I'll bring the new arrival in. I promise. Whatever it is, if it's a boy or a girl, I'll bring it in. draped in gemstones. I did that with Hattie. She slept.
Oh.
She just slept all the way through it. Of course I will. I'll bring it in. Put photos on my Facebook page, put photos of it in wigs and things like that. Well done, everyone. Amazing. $6.95 for your shell pearl rounds there. Absolutely perfect pearl shape there. Well done. Gorgeous quality. Stephanie says, hi ladies, good luck with your new baby Carol. Rest well and come back even madder than you already are, because I love it. You make my day. Love, Steph. Thanks, Steph. Awesome. I will do, promise. And Anne J, Carol, we love you and we'll miss you, but stay home and enjoy your baby as long as you can. Thanks, Anne. Thank you. Yes. That's what it's about, isn't it? Thank you so much for your lovely text, by the way. It's really lovely. Awesome, well done. Awesome. Right. All this. Is that all one deal? Amazing. It's amazing, Jan, all this sterling silver we've got on today's show, isn't it?
It's, yeah.
It's brilliant.
Great.
So the answer to the question later in the week, where has all the sterling silver gone, has all been put into today's show. It's a bit naughty, really. We shouldn't have had all this sterling silver. But, you know, I'm pregnant. I would have said that, you know, I'd have cried or something, or... It's a good card to play, actually, when you're pregnant. I'll cry. I'll cry at the drop of a hat at the minute. Right. Loads and loads and loads of sterling silver. Sterling silver findings, sterling silver chains, sterling silver wire, loads and loads and loads. Have a look at all this. Yeah, wire. So, all of this is one deal, believe it or not. There's only 99 chances. Once it's gone, it's gone. Okay? Sterling silver crimp beads, just here. How many crimp beads? Excuse me. Crimps, 10 crimps. 10 crimp bead covers. There they are. 2 pairs of your 95 sterling silver earring findings, which these are some of my favourites actually. I love these. They've got a lovely tapered end on them there, and a little loop on the back so you can hang gemstones and chain and whatnot from it. 2 pairs of those. Okay. 3 of your sterling silver jump rings. 15 of your sterling silver ball head pins. They're gorgeous. Look at that. You can really tell it's silver, can't you? And then 2 of your lobster claw clasps. Okay? You're then going to be getting a sterling silver a sterling silver cable chain, 8 inches in length. Absolutely gorgeous, lovely cable chain. Or I'd actually call that a rollo chain, but anyway, because it's got round links, but anyway. Okay? And you're also going to be getting 2 lots of sterling silver wire. Now, you've got a metre of, yeah. Is it 2 lots of wire that you get? Oh no, 2. Sorry, I beg your pardon. 2 meters of sterling silver wire in a 1mm gauge. I'm not entirely sure when I last bought you 1mm gauge sterling silver wire. I bought you sterling silver wire before, obviously, on Jewellery Maker, and I bought you more than I think I've ever bought you over the last few weeks, which has been brilliant. This is 1mm engager. This is the kind of stuff you can make rings out of, frames out of, tiaras out of. You can embellish hair slides with it. This is the kind of framework wire that a lot of people search for. It's all 95 sterling silver. Now, unfortunately, with this deal, with all the sterling silver, we only had 99 chances, okay? Already, a lot of these, almost a quarter of the stock has been allocated, okay? You haven't even seen the price point yet. I reckon the price point for this entire bundle today would be great just for your 2 meters of sterling silver 1mm gauge wire. Yeah? Have a look at your deal today. You're not going to be able to believe this. $34.95. That's amazing, isn't it? Jan, as a jewellery maker, you don't really get the opportunity very often to make 925 sterling silver rings, do you? No. Out of sterling silver wire, as it were.
And it's great, and it's great to work with. This ring that here is made with that wire. Can I bring it over?
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yes, please. That'd be lovely. Of course, you use this across some of your kit work, didn't you? And what's it like to use? Is it just
brilliant.
amazing? Is it really soft?
It's great. It's soft to work with. So you know, it's easy to work with. And if you go wrong, it's really forgiving as well. So you can sort of pull it back out and smooth it out and start again. It's just great. And that as a bundle is phenomenal. To have that much silver wire and those findings is just brilliant. Brilliant. Absolutely amazing.
And presumably, I mean, you've been quite economical with the wire here. You haven't really over-embellished the ring at all with your wire.
No.
Because it's sterling silver, does it encourage you to be a bit more economical or a bit more mindful about how much wire you use, or is this just so happens to be quite an economical design with your wire?
I think from a business point of view, again, talking from a business point of view, for me, I'm looking then at the sell-on price for that. So you want to be as economical as you can without detracting from the design.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, with that one, there was probably about 9 inches of wire in there. That's all there is.
Yeah.
And some pearls. Yeah, and that's it. And that ring.
Did you say about 9 inches?
About 9 inches.
Really?
Yeah.
So you could do that design time and time again.
So all I've done is gone round the ring shank twice, and a little spiral on the top, and a little loop.
And that's it.
That's it. Yeah.
And then of course you could use the head pins, which you've done here from the findings pack, just like that,
to attach your gemstones, which is exactly what I did. Yeah.
That's awesome, isn't it? When you start to look at these components and you start to think, actually, Jan's used just maybe half a dozen of the head pins, 9 inches of the wire. You're getting 2 meters of your wire there, and that is a precious metal ring that Jan's made there. That is amazing. And unless you're going to be using silver clay, there's very little opportunity to actually make your own precious metal rings and things like that, unless you're going to be using the sterling the fine silver clay. Which is a real art form in itself. But that is a precious metal ring. You could sell that as a precious metal ring.
Yeah, that ring I would be selling for sort of that sort of price.
That's amazing, isn't it? Alex says, got mine. Do I need to work hard when I've made it? And this is it too thick for earring findings? Thanks, guys. Enjoy your break, Carol. Thanks, Alex.
Well, with the rings, that ring, I mean, I didn't work hard on it or anything. I just used it as is. If I was making a pendant shape with it, I would probably either use my wire whacker to just sort of harden it, or use some pliers on it, or lightly sort of hammer it.
Yeah.
But there's no need to, because it's 1 mil. It's great, but for earring findings, personally, I think 1 mil is
a bit too thick.
Yeah. I think 0.8 for me would be the maximum I would use for earring findings.
A lot of people use 0.6, don't they, for their earring
0.6,
findings?
yeah. Some 0.6, some 0.8. So I use both, actually.
Yeah, I think 1 mil might be a little bit too thick, Alex. But I mean, by all means, try. Yeah, I think you might find it a little bit too thick. 0.6, 0.8 tends to be what people use. But by all means, you can use it in a pair of earrings, but not to make the physical shepherd's up earring finding. But see what happens. See if it works.
But you've got those in the findings pack anyway. The earring findings.
Of course, yeah, of course. Right. Yeah, so you've already got the earring findings in there anyway, so maybe there's no need to, have to use the 1 mil gauge wire to make your earring findings there, because you've got 2 pairs in there already. And arguably, you could even make earring findings out of those head pins as well, couldn't you? They'd be the right kind of gauge to go through your ear, wouldn't they?
Perfect.
Well done. Denise in Greater Manchester, I know you love each other really. Have a lovely time at home with your new arrival and look forward to seeing you back on our screen. Thanks. Bumpy gave you a little kick then. Oh. There you are. Little token kick there. It's nice, isn't it? Right in the ribs. Lovely. Well done, everyone. 25 chances left for that. That's amazing, isn't it? Just gorgeous. Right. Are we going to do that now? Is it a spotlight deal? Oh, yeah. Right, okay, spotlight deal now. Yellow gold plated 925 sterling silver emerald chain. It's going to be amazing. Do you know what? I absolutely love this. I absolutely adore this chain. I just, it's amazing. Emerald is my favourite gemstone. It's a birthstone of May. I'm an enormous fan of Colombian emerald, which tends to be very, very dark in colour, very, very green, that true kind of emerald green. However, the emerald you're getting in this chain is African emerald. I don't know the exact location. It could be Zambian. It might not be. I don't think it is Zambian, but anyway, the emerald you're getting in this chain really is exceptional, and it's exceptional on so many different levels. It's definitely gem quality emerald because the clarity is so strong on this, rather than your deep dark Colombian emerald or your deep dark Santa Teresina emerald or your deep dark Indian emerald colour. You're going to be getting a much lighter colour. Now normally with much lighter emerald you can sometimes lose the clarity a little bit, and you tend to get lots of kind of host rock inclusions in there as well. However, this is a beautiful balance between colour and clarity, and I have to say, for a lighter emerald, and I'm really surprised because I normally love the deep dark emerald, but I have to say this is astonishing. The brilliance and the clarity you're getting from this emerald is absolutely amazing. Have a look at this. This is like an icy emerald. I just love it. It's almost verging on, I tell you what it's almost verging on. It's almost verging on green amethyst green. Wouldn't you say, Jan? I mean, this is a really unusual colour for emerald, isn't it? It's like it's a very delicate, icy colour for emerald, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a really, like I say, a really cool, beautiful, fresh colour.
I love it.
And I think along with that that gold colour as well, it's just stunning, isn't it? Perfect match.
I think if this had been set with sterling silver chain, I think it would be a little bit lost. I think the fact that it's set with yellow gold plated sterling silver makes this, it brings the colour out a little bit more. I'm just going to take this ring off just so I don't want to detract from the beauty of the chain. But have a look at it on the, I would love that as a bracelet. And I think if you made a bracelet out of something like this and it had that deep dark emerald in, I think it might be a little bit too obvious. It might be a little bit, I'm wearing emerald, whereas with this, it's just a subtle hint, isn't it? It's one of the most unusual colours of emerald I've ever seen, one of the most unusual types of emerald I've ever seen. But it doesn't surprise me that we've got it, because emerald-wise, just in Zambian emeralds alone, there are well over 100 different shades of green in Zambian emerald. Which makes, so the fact that we've got this kind of glacial quality to this emerald, it just makes it really special. Just a lovely variation. Now, you are getting a 50 centimetre chain here. It is yellow gold plated 925 sterling silver. It's handmade. It's all rosary linked, okay? The emerald is natural, which makes this really special. The quality, like I say, for me, it is gem quality. It's not bead quality, it is gem quality. And the price point is so brilliant. Here's your deal today for your strand. Oh my. Well, that's a bit lower than I thought.
Wow.
That's a little bit lower than where I thought we were going to be. Okay. As you know, I'm a bit of a lazy jewellery maker. Do you know what I do with this? I just attach a clasp onto this and make it into a necklace. That is all I would do. That is all I would do. You might even be able to get a necklace and bracelet set out of that. It's 50 centimetres that you're getting there, so arguably you could. Oh my word. I don't know what price point I was expecting for that, but that's £27.95p. That is amazing. With 5 carats of genuine natural emerald in. That's amazing, isn't it? Jan, what would you do with this, lovey?
Well, going back to what you said about just putting a clasp on it. Now, if you just put a clasp on that, that's not a £27.95 necklace, is it?
No.
At all?
No.
But for me, I'd want to maximise the profitability from it.
Go on then, so what would you do?
So I would sort of maybe split it up and put it into earrings.
Nice.
So just sort of...
what is like little tassels almost?
Yeah, just little tassels, just like 3. 3 of them on each ear, you know. And then, you know, split that and make lots and lots of pairs of earrings out of them. Be great. I mean, if you made a pair of earrings, say you had 3 on a drop.
Yeah.
You could charge between £15 and £20 for that pair of earrings.
You could do, couldn't you?
Yeah.
That is amazing, isn't it? Sorry, I don't know what price I was expecting for that, but that is amazing. Well done, everyone. That is simply gorgeous. Well done. Beautiful. Let's do what? Seriously? Okay, we're going to do a clearance strand now. Do you know what Dion just said? Let's do a clearance on sapphire.
You don't hear that every day, do you?
You certainly don't hear that every day. Are you going to blame this one on me because it's my last shift? Of course. Lovely. It's nice, isn't it?
Blame the cake.
On that strand? On this strand, sorry. Oh, what saving? Are you sure? Can we do that? Dion says, well, I'm doing it. It's got your name on it. I'm going to do it. Stop it. Genuine sapphire. Oh, my word. Look, can you see the clarity? Can you see the brilliance coming out of these bad boys? They're amazing. Oh. Faceted, micro-faceted rondelles of sapphire. Oh my word! Normally, when we bring you sapphire rondelles, they are not faceted like this. These are micro-faceted, and I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, but across the top of the gemstone, so across the profile of the gemstone, you're going to be getting tiny, and I do mean tiny. This is why it's called micro-faceted. Micro hexagonal facets. What's that going to do? Well, it's going to give you a whole load of sparkle. It's going to maximise the lustre and brilliance coming out of these gemstones. That is gorgeous. What a whopper chica. That is amazing. Dion says she wants to give you quite a big saving on this. When I say a big saving, I mean a saving of over £10. A saving of over £20. In fact, this is what you should be paying today, £69.95. So I'm going to guarantee this is going to go under £50 for you today. £39.95. That is under 40. That is amazing. Now, Jan, with these sapphires, would you do one of your classic pearl sapphire necklaces with this?
Yeah. The necklace that you've got on.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I've got a pearl necklace that I wear myself all the time, and it's multicolour sapphire, and I've just sort of graduated the colours through against pearls, and it's just beautiful.
So with the pearl necklace that I've gone today, which Jan very kindly made me, which I love, my birthday / maternity, you've got pearls with emeralds studded in between each one of the pearls, and it gives the pearls a chance to shine, and it gives you a chance to be able to showcase another gemstone that will work beautifully with the pearls. Jan would do exactly the same with these sapphire. I mean, that would be amazing to have a sapphire and pearl necklace. Didn't you sell it? Was it a sapphire and pearl suite that you sold at that auction house? Was that sapphire and pearls? No, it wasn't. It was sapphire and garnet.
It was pearl and garnet, that one.
Sorry, pearl and garnet.
Yeah, but I have sold, like I say, the necklace that I wear all the time, I've made that a few times and sold that. And they sell between sort of like £120, £150. But,
brilliant.
You know, you're getting sapphires for that price.
Yeah, I know.
And that's not just one necklace either there, because you're putting it in between pearls, you're going to maximise the use of that strand.
That's got to be, what, at least...
Maybe 3 necklaces.
Yeah, 3 necklaces that you're going to get out of that.
And then the bits you've got left will drop onto earrings and, you know, drop into bracelets and things. So
definitely.
Yeah, it's going to go a long way.
Linda in Hertfordshire has bought 4 strands of these. Well done, darling. That is amazing. Do you know what? That is a serious saving. That £30 saving on this strand. Nice. Should have been £69.95. People taking it down to £39.95. Oh my word, that's amazing. Well done, everyone. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I love it. Well done. Yes. Okay. Time now for some findings. Silver plated copper. Catchy song. It's a catchy song. It's quite difficult to learn, but it's a bit like the challenge song, isn't it? You know, I'm going to come back after my maternity leave. I'm not expecting anyone to have carried my songs on because they're all so difficult.
They are.
They're difficult songs to learn, Jan. I'm not going to lie to you.
No.
You know, I've set the benchmark very, very high indeed.
I don't think any of us would even attempt it, Carol, without you.
No, I don't. You know, I can't expect people to.
No.
Mark in Oxfordshire. Oh, this is guest designer Mark. God love him, Mark Smith. When we're back together, together, I'm gonna show you my heart is also true, and all the love I have is especially for you.
Oh.
Before I went to have Hattie, we did a Kylie theme show, and Mark wore a wig. Mark wore a blonde wig. He was dressed as Jason Donovan, and I was dressed as Kylie Minogue, and we sung especially for you. Of course I sung it in tune. I sung it just like I just sung it there, which is in tune. Stupid question. That's ridiculous questions. I do sing in tune, don't I?
Probably not the right tune.
Ha 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 ha!
Sorry, Carol.
Oh, you're so funny, Jan.
I am. I know.
So funny. So funny. So, I'm really going to miss your comedic timing, and so funny. So funny.
I know.
She's really funny. Right. Okay. Silver plated copper finding. Okay. So 110 pieces, including this awesome T-bar clasp.
Ooh.
It's a nice one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Including this awesome one as well, with a little heart on. Don't forget, if you double up, if you multi-buy this deal today, you can make things like earrings and cufflinks and blah, 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 blah. Metre of chain. Woo! What else have we got here? 3 varieties of head pins. What's the price point going to be on this? Oh, for pity's sake. Beautiful hard top head pins. Woo! Aren't they gorgeous? 110 findings in total. Here's a picture of them all. Thanks, Ryan. 3 varieties of head pins. There's some 2 varieties of earring findings there. Crimp beads covers, spacer beads, jump rings, chain, extended chains with S-class, S-hooks there, and 3 different toggle clasps there. And your amazing price point today is $6.95. I wish I knew the $6.95 song. I don't know it. It's Lucy's, isn't it? It's a Lucy's song. I won't take Lucy's song. It does have a song, doesn't it? $6.95. I don't know it though. Jan, can you make up a $6.95 song quickly?
No.
Oh, Jan, come on.
Oh no, you put me under pressure now.
Oh no. $6.95. It's an amazing deal. Yes, $6.95. Get on the phones right now. $6.95. And when you come through on the phone lines or the web, that's what the price point for this will be. Don't say I never give you anything. Fleur, guest designer Fleur says, "Hi lovely ladies, I'm going to miss you, Carol. Can't wait to see a picture of your new arrival. I'm still hoping it's a pony." Fleur kept saying to me, because we've had people coming in for workshops saying, "Oh, do you know what it is? Is it a boy or a girl?" I said, "No, I don't know." Fleur says, "I think it's a pony." Not a pony. Oh, I hope it isn't. That'd be some kind of miracle, won't it? Louise in Yorkshire says, "Fab show." Oh, Louise Jacobson. "Fab show today. I'll miss your smiles, fun and craziness, Carol. Enjoy every second with your expanding family." Louise Jacobson. Thanks, darling. Thanks, love. Thanks, love. Perfectly in tune. Really lovely singing as always, says Alex. I know. People implying that I sing out of tune. What on earth are they going on about? Perfectly in tune. Well done, everyone. $6.95, everyone. To the tune of S Club 7 there. That was pretty special, wasn't it? Yeah, well done, everyone. Right, next. Oh, my word. There's only like 15 minutes left of the show. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? When do you reckon Bumpy's going to arrive? I wish I knew. 38 weeks today. On the right. Oh. 38 weeks today. Could be any time. Could be any time now. Could be right now.
Oh, that'd be good, wouldn't it?
What a great end to the show. Ah! We haven't got a slide for that, though, have we? We've got a slide for kind of fire drills and things like that. Not for... There's a birth going on. Oh, blimey. Can you imagine that? One born every minute, that would be, wouldn't it? It would be just disgusting.
Be good.
No, no one wants to say that. Okay, black agate puffy stars. Oh, I love these. Absolutely beautiful quality. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Really shiny. Absolutely gorgeous. So glossy, aren't they? Gorgeous glossy stars here. 5 pointed stars. Absolutely gorgeous. Personally, I'd use these in things like wish bracelets. I think they also look great with pearls. You know, if you want to get that kind of black and white quality. You've got these gorgeous white pearls that we bought you a little bit earlier on. They're enormous, aren't they? Just gorgeous. And maybe put in the middle of a necklace or a bracelet just one of these gorgeous black agate stars. You'll often find as well, because these are star shapes, the gemstones will do a lot of the work for you. So if you wanted to make maybe a wire work ring and have one of these stars in the centre, like that, it's going to be an awesome ring, isn't it? Because of course the gemstone does a lot of the work for you. That size and shape does a lot of the work for you. Now, amazing price point for these. I'm being told we're going to take these under £7, under £10 today. Here's your deal. Well done, everyone. £7.95. Absolutely gorgeous. Well done. Can I pose it to my neckline, please? Yes. Here we go. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. Black agate puffy 14mm stars for £7.95p. Well done, everyone. Loads of people coming through to get these. Jan, silver, gold or rose gold?
Instinctively, I want to say gold.
Yeah.
But rose gold would look great with it.
Yeah.
And silver would...
So basically all of them?
Any of them, yeah.
Pity's sake, I ask you a direct question and you give me a wishy-washy answer.
Well, all of them would go with it, really, wouldn't they?
Don't know why I bother. Don't know why I even bother asking. I know what she means. It'll go with them all. It'll go with them all. Right, okay. Jan, I'm coming over.
Come on then.
I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Got to let it show. Text coming through. Claire in the West Midlands. Oh, guest designer Claire. It's guest designer Claire. Brilliant show as always with you two crazy girls. We'll miss you, Carol, and your beautiful voice. Thank you.
Bless her.
Lots of love to you both.
I love Claire.
She was so naughty on that last show, wasn't she?
She was so funny.
She was so unprofessional. Sharon in Merseyside said, "Hi Carol, don't get scared, but I had a dream that it was your last day and you went into labour on the show." Well, there's still 10 minutes left. You had a baby boy, £7 9 ounces. Spooky. I tell you what, this baby is not going to be £7 9 ounces. Maybe £10 9 ounces. Honestly, Vicky Carr had a £7 13 baby, which is a great weight. She looked tiny compared to me. This is going to be a turkey. It's going to be a new kind of world record. Jacqueline says, "Carol, the people who say you are singing out of tune, well, they must be tone deaf."
Didn't mean it.
Actually, no. That text is a bad text because that is sent in capitals by someone who maybe is hard of hearing. So maybe they couldn't even hear whether I'm singing tune or not.
That's right. They couldn't hear what we could hear.
Jan, beautiful jewellery, as usual. I can't believe how you can make jewellery like that in such a short amount of time.
Well, I was thinking I haven't done a lot because I've got look at how much I've got left. I've been having too good a time, really.
Not just that though, look at this.
And that's just using one of the little drops. Just one. See that little one there at the bottom?
No, but how long did that take you to make, Jan?
Probably, I don't know, 15 minutes.
You're amazing. You really are amazing, and I do mean that. I do love her, really. And this one here as well.
That's a bit more swirly and...
Where's the details for the bundle? Have you got the bundle thing? So your Irregular top drawer drops bundle, £24.95p for 10 strands. That works out to under £2, well, just under £2.50 a strand. That is amazing. And you've just gone for a really kind of simple stranded neckline piece there. I love the way it's asymmetric. I think that looks really awesome.
Yeah. They're just lovely. And for me at home, I would have them in my stash, and if I wanted to make a ring, I'd just pull them out and just, yeah, great. I love them.
And you've got loads left. Look how much Jan's got left.
Tons left. I haven't even made it.
Check it out. You're right, you've hardly made anything. Could have tried a bit harder on my last show, Jan.
Sorry, Carol. I've been having too much good time.
Has been fun, hasn't it?
Had a great time.
So it's £24.95. Fantastic, awesome. Ah! What are we doing now? What are we doing now?
You're going to sing?
Oh, my team! My lovely team! Look at everyone! Look at everyone! Oh!
Oh, we're gonna miss you.
No, look at this! Everyone's here! Everyone's here! Oh, look at everyone! Everyone's here! Oh my gosh!
Keep going, keep going.
Keep it moving on, moving on. Shayla! Oh my word! Ollie's come in on his day off with oh, look at these beautiful flowers. Thank you so much, everyone. That's just sorry, Jen, that's right in front of your face. Thank you so much. There's Ollie on his day. Hi, Shayla. Hi. Hi, darling. Oh my gosh, look at her little hair clips.
Don't worry about them.
Oh, Shayla's here. This is just lovely. Oh my word! Fruit! Oh my word! There's, oh my word! Oh my word! You've got cards and oh my word! You're so lovely.
I want you to see this VT.
A VT?
Yeah.
Right. Look at everyone. Oh, what's on the VT? Oh, do you know what? I'm really going to miss everyone. I'm really going to miss all my amazing team here. I'm going to miss Ollie and his quick-witted sense of humour.
Well, yeah, I've known Carol for many years, worked with her a lot across a few shows, and yeah, we built up a relationship of sorts, but if I'm honest, I'm not a fan.
I'm £20. I'm £20. I'm going to miss Cassie and her amazing hair flicking and her dancing.
So what do you think about Carol?
I'm sorry, who?
Presenter Carol?
Oh yeah. Well, she's alright. Can be a bit difficult to work with sometimes, a bit bossy, a bit messy, and her singing, if you call that singing.
Under 20 show! Under 20 show! Under 20 show! Under 20 show!
Her singing, she's got a certain style about her, I suppose.
Under £20 show, under £20 show, all of our kits going under £20.
What are you doing, Claire?
What do you mean?
That.
Well, it's Carol, isn't it? It's the singing. Is it that noticeable?
Challenge! Challenge, Claire!
There she is. Used to be a tech op. Don't have to do that anymore.
I'm going to miss Kerry, even though she's never really been in front of cameras. I'm really going to miss Kerry as well, because she's just so much fun. She's always got a bright smile on her face.
I'm not really camera shy. I just don't like it when Carol asks.
And Dion as well. Well, Dion, oh my gosh. I'm going to miss her prizes, and I'm going to kind of miss being bullied by her as well.
Wearing blue. Ah, thanks. I wonder if Carol's baby's going to wear blue, even if it's a girl. Blue, 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 blue.
Carol's pregnant?
No, but in all seriousness, we will really miss you, Carol.
Good luck with the baby.
We love you, really.
We can't wait to have you back, and we will miss you.
Was that convincing? I don't really like lying.
Oh, isn't that lovely? Oh, guys, thank you so much. I'm not going to cry because I'm a really ugly crier, and I will get that kind of pig face thing that people get when they cry, go all blotchy and stuff. Guys, thank you very, very much. It's been, I absolutely love all of you. Thank you so much, and I'll definitely be back. I promise I'll be back soon. Not after like 2 weeks, but I'll definitely be back. And Oh yeah, definitely bring the baby in. Oh my God, I love all my team. I love you all. And what are we doing now? Oh no, there's no producer in there. What are we doing now? Oh, you sing a song. Oh no, I'm not going to sing a song. Not in front of everyone. I'm not going to sing a song. Really? Yeah. Really? We've still got time of the show left. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I'd like to thank Scott and Wendy and Jan. What can we do now? Maybe we could do spotlight music. Spotlight music for everyone. Yeah. Spotlight music. Yeah. Guys, oh my word. Oh, thank you so much for coming down. Did we actually get James on camera? Yes. James, come here. Come here. The newest member of our team. Oh my word. Oh, look at my lovely, lovely Jewellery Maker team. And they're all so lovely. And I can't believe all these presents. I can't believe it. That fruit there, that's going to get demolished. Oh my word. Right. Jan, what are we doing?
I don't know.
I don't know what we're doing. Like, look at these beautiful flowers. Oh my word. Oh, it's very emotional, isn't it?
It is actually. I've got a bit of a...
Yeah, I had a bit of a tear as well. Well, yeah, I could have really let rip then and properly cried. That would have just been awful though, wouldn't it? So what are we doing now? Dion, what are we doing?
I think you should go out on a song.
So spotlight dancing. Okay, Jan, spotlight dancing, okay. Okay.
We could do
Can Shayla do some spotlight dancing, do you reckon, Ollie?
Probably better than we can.
This is Shayla, this is Ollie.
Oh, it's good.
Who's my usual director, and this is Shayla's little, oh my word. Hello, my darling.
Say hi, yeah.
Say hi.
Say hi, yeah.
You're gonna say hi.
No.
Oh, hello.
No.
It's not a good reception, is it? I mean, that...
She kind of feels the same way about you that I do.
Say hi, Ollie. Say morning, Ollie.
Hi.
Aww. You are a little tinker. Hi.
I was half expecting Dee to put another product on.
Yes, you probably will do. Please sing I Did It My Way. I think we might have to remove the child from the studio, though, for fear of making her cry. Look at those little chunky toys. Look at the chunky dogs. Oh my word, of course she's walking, isn't she? Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, look. Oh my word, properly walking. Little tinker. Oh, go on, do some walking. Oh my words.
Oh.
I should have brought Hattie in. I don't know who'd look after her for the whole show though. I'd have to kind of like put her in the car and then, I don't know, bring her out. That's hilarious. Hi! Hi! Oh, Shayla.
No.
Alicante Airport. I've already done that today, Deborah. You're way behind. Not doing that again. Do you know I did it my way?
Not really, no. But you hum it and I'll sing it.
And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm a minute and a half, and keep going. I've lived a life that's full, I've travelled each and every highway, but more, much more than this, I did it my way. Yay! Thank you, thank you. Do you ever feel like you're filling for time? Pauline says that's why we love JM. Such great family. It is, guys. I love you all. Thank you very, very much. I'm genuine. I'm going to miss all of you so much. It's the most wonderful place to work. I absolutely love my job, and I'm not just saying that because I'm here. I genuinely do, and I'm genuinely going to miss all of you so much. I'm going to miss everybody at home. Thank you very much for all of your texts and everything. Yeah, just wonderful. Jan, when are you next with us, darling?
Wednesday, late.
Wednesday, late?
You can have more than 2 weeks.
Can I have more than 2? Oh, that would be nice.
No, you can,
Thanks,
yeah. You can have a bit more than that.
Yeah, that would be lovely. And I will be back. I will be back kind of sooner than 9 months to do a few kind of odd shifts and things like that. But I will see, and I promise that I'll update my Facebook page as well. Sharon says, OMG, I'm sobbing that you're so emotional. Love, Carol. Good hugs. Good luck and hugs, and Sharon. Thanks a lot, guys. I'm not going to cry, I promise. And I'll see you soon, guys. Take care. I love you all. Thank you very much. And I'll see you soon. I'll see you when I get back. Lots of love. Bye.
Get involved with Jewellery Maker by sending the studio a message during our live hours. You can send a text to 60777 and start your message with JM Studio, or alternatively, go to our website and click on Watch the Live Show. Simply type your message into the box and